Well, welcome back to the Aorus South Asia Cup Streamer Showdown, and this is brought to you by Aorus and none other than NVIDIA GeForce. My name is ICBaby12. Join with me is going to be Karakuri, and we will be your casters for today. Today we're going to be having a special show match here. It's going to be including in PUBG PC, and nevertheless we have a couple of special guests going to be playing in this show match with you guys here, and they are going to be an interview with us after the entire show match for by the end of the day here. Be sure to drop those comments here, what you're going to be asking them here. But Karakuri, let's introduce who our streamers are going to be playing in this show match first, Karakuri.
All right, for the streamer team, representing them is Mallika, also a YouTuber here, usually plays Minecraft, PUBG, Valorant, and also does a lot of non-gaming content. So do not forget to check her YouTube channel. And after that, we got a Gunshot here coming back from yesterday. Also a YouTuber, usually plays a GTA RP roleplay and also PUBG PC here, but sometimes does also play few Valorant streamer invitational such as this one. And for the next one, we have Ankkita coming back from the COD Modern Warfare from the other days. Also a YouTuber and mostly play PUBG. And for the last representative for the streamer team, we have H7 coming back here again from yesterday. Also, I'm sorry, for H7, mostly focus on a Facebook page here. So do not forget to check out his page, h7.official on Facebook. He usually plays CSGO, Valorant, and yeah, sometimes play competitively for CSGO team from Bangladesh called Zeus Saber Esport.
Well, these are going to be your four favorite streamers here as well. On top of that here, I've heard rumors as well for Mallika fans. She based on us here, she's not from the gaming community here. She's actually from the mainstream general content creator. And she's stepping into the gaming scene as well. Going to be trying out some PUBG PC. And yesterday we did see a couple of interesting plays coming from Gunshot and Ishtiaque here. Unfortunately, like I said as well, Valorant isn't exactly their main game here. So PUBG PC may be a different story entirely. And of course, for those of you excited to see the rest of the teams here, for those of you who seen while waiting for screen time, you guys did mention saw a couple of teams going to be playing this show match as well. We have Team Placid, we have Manic Man, we have iHack, we have Gabru Esports, we have Indian Rivals, we have Panda Gaming, we have Zeus Sabres Esports, we have Inferno Gaming, we have Team RC, Zeus X, RefX Necrosis, Underground Gaming, Team Red Zone, Gorilla Army SL, Team Titan, and of course, nonetheless, our streamer team here, total of 16 teams going to be playing in PUBG PC. However, I've just heard a report here coming from production here. Your fan favorite, one of the best team coming from India will not be playing here is going to be, nevertheless, Indian Rivals. Apparently, they had some things to do here, which includes coaching for PUBG Mobile, which is pretty unfortunate here to not be able to see the pros actually in action. However, I guarantee you here, PUBG PC is going to be explosive. It's going to be insane here for those of you fans here who want to watch. And of course, potentially stream snipe them as well. Maybe we might see some of the players actually stream snipe the map. But yes, for today's show map here, we are going to be having 3 maps in total. We're going to be playing in Erangel, Miramar, and then back to Erangel again here. Karakuri, we've had, it's been some time since you played PUBG as well, and recently I've seen you diving into PUBG Lite here. Very similar mechanics to PUBG PC as well. Only difference is it's free. You cheapskate, but when you're playing it here, do you notice any significant difference here when you first released there?
Well, for my opinion, for playing a PUBG Lite, comparing it to PUBG PC, the main big difference between these two is the recoil control. On PUBG PC, definitely the recoil is much harder to control if compared to PUBG Lite here. But I'm pretty sure most of the team here representing their country, they are the best from their country. So definitely they should be already have that aim control down already.
Yep. And speaking of which as well, in terms of the weaponry choices here, the meta, previously back then, it was always about the 6x scope M4 or maybe even the 4x scope DP here. And I'm looking forward to see what the meta has shifted coming from the Indian scene as well. And not to mention Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, of course, here. For those of you watching as well, there are a couple of teams from India, a couple of teams from Sri Lanka, and there's also a couple of teams from Bangladesh as well. And of course,
Mhm.
our streamer team, a variety of genre here representing from all three countries. And this is after our show match, and you will most probably see some of these players as well later on in the near future. But of course, a shout out as well. Be sure to check out our RTX 20 series graphic cards here, because with proper graphic cards, you're going to be able to play all these games on the highest possible resolution and graphics as well here. Because why?
Mhm.
Frames wins games. Sexy graphics makes you, I'm not going to say the word, but wow. How can you not enjoy good graphics here? And on
I
top of
mean,
that, if you're playing Minecraft as well, having those RTX 20 series here is going to make Minecraft look extremely realistic. I'm not going to lie.
and
And,
I
and
still
and
haven't
when you
gotten
play
my hand
Minecraft,
on. Mhm.
when you play Minecraft here, there are always people complaining, "Oh my god, it's lagging, it's rendering," because it's just such a big map, right? I'm not gonna lie, it lags, dude.
It's a
It
big
looks
world. It's a big world.
simplistic, but it's huge and eats up a lot of graphic cards here. So you make sure to get those 2080 series as well. But yeah, Karakuri, you were mentioning.
Yeah, before we get into the game for the first round here for PUBG PC, let's talk about how the points will be given towards the teams here. How is it the point? How do they calculate the point? For as usual, one kill will equal to 1 point. For the placement, the first place will be getting a 10 point. For the second place, we'll be getting 6 point, and then the third will be getting 5 point. Fourth will be getting 4 point. Fifth place will be getting third point. Sixth place will be getting 2 point. Seventh place will be getting 1 point, and eighth place will be getting 1 point as well. While for the ninth up until to the 16th place will be getting none.
So based on this on the placement point systems here, we're gonna be expecting a lot of aggressive plays here, especially when kill points award 1 points for all these teams here. So
Mhm.
in the Aorus South Asia Cup Streamer Showdown, the game one in Erangel is on its way, because why? We're jumping straight into the maps of Erangel with all 16 teams right about now. See, nice that you saw that or
And
not? The
here we are
best timing
jumping
ever.
into the first map, which is Erangel here. And just for a bit more info for the viewers, where the India team, which team will be representing India, let me tell you guys about it. Team Playseed, Manic Man, iHack, Gabu Esport, Indian Rebels, and also Panda Gaming is the team that will be representing India, while representing Bangladesh would be Zeusabus Esport, Infinite Gaming, Team RC, Zeus X, Ref Necrosis, and also Underground Gaming. And last but not least, representing Sri Lanka, we have Team Red Zone, Gorilla Army SL, and also TM Titan.
Yep. And we're going to be lifting off here. As you can see, the plane is going to be heading from the north side, heading towards the south side of the map here. North, a very western continent of the map here. So you will see teams struggle to make it towards the eastern shoreline here. However, the circle is not yet to be determined yet here. But we are going to be going into game very shortly here. And it seems to me, okay, it's starting to
Whoa!
move here. We see a couple of teleports apparently, as the teams have descended into the city as well. We see a couple of teams heading towards Georgopol. We see a couple of teams
Mhm.
down south as well. But however, the streamer teams here is going to be opting to loot around the outskirts of Gatka. And fortunately for them, the circle is going to push everyone down to the southwest here. So any teams considering to traverse into its Milta, Novo, Milta Power, Lipovka, Kamishki, or Stalberg, or even Yasnaya for any kind of loots here, they are going to have a really rough time rotating into this circle. And this is going to be a tough one here, considering. And if Karakuri, if you pay attention to Team 12 here, they are
Mhm.
inside military base, so their only entry point is through the Western Bridge, which may or may not be camped by Team RC, which is Team 9 there, who's along the bridges of along the outskirts of the bridge himself. So I'm a little bit concerned for them, but it is after all a show match. So we will see teams tend to loot up in the looting phase here. But on the kill feed, we do see to start things off Roy getting a pump shotgun down towards Acolytic there. So team one, Team Plastic, one man down as of now. A great start for them. They actually caught one kill right off the bat here, Karakuri.
And we can see on the screen, as of now, Team Gabriel Esport is still trying to look up for more looting. I mean, for PUBG, it's normal for the early phase of the game where mostly people will be focusing on getting the gears, the weapon that they needed first. But as you said, for the Team 12 Underground Gaming, which is still on the military island here, need to move fast. They didn't have the luxury of time here to loot a lot of places before they move into the first circle. They have to be wary that, as you said, which may be camped by team here, and we can see that there's quite a two team close by towards the western bridge, and they may want to do a gatekeeping towards that side.
Yep, we do see a couple of teams and as well in Georgia Pole and also towards the Eastern Mountain, where we might see a couple of teams going head-to-head clash here. But as of now, a couple shots here from Bumster, but trying to test the recoils on the SLR, getting used to the recoils here. And like I mentioned as well, look at the recoils. It's just insanely high. Going for the quick taps is going to be extremely important, but getting used to it is going to be very, very essential, especially when you're playing a show match here. If you don't have much weaponry to work with, seeing how small the circle is, you gotta make do with whatever weaponry you get to find within this small radius of a compound.
And that is exactly the reason why I think I stopped playing PUBG PC. I mean, it's just so hard for me to learn how to control those recoil. I mean, it's insane, man. I have mad respect toward this professional team that is playing PUBG PC here. I mean, it's not easy to be done. But regardless,
Well, Karakuri, I'm just gonna say it, man. You just suck on PC games. Just stick to
I'm
mobile,
sorry.
man. You're famous for being a professional mobile legends bang streamer here, so it's expectable. But at the same time, I've seen you play PUBG. Don't lie to me. You are actually pretty good.
No, not good enough to play on the competitive level. But as a normal streamer, yeah, I think it's good enough.
You know, I would love to see you go into this show match and just trash everyone, because I've seen you done it time and time again. Unfortunately for veteran, you suck, but PUBG PC, you're amazing.
I'm pretty sure you're trying to bait me to get into the game with the show match here just to get destroyed by this team. Nah, I'm not gonna bite. I'm not gonna bite that bait. But anyhow, let's focus back. Now we're watching for the team number 11, Ref Necrosis here, already losing one member, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, they jump into the game with only 3 members. This is quite a huge disadvantage to them, especially facing with the teams with the full member of 4 people.
You know, not to mention as well, this is going to be a great start for Team 11. They've got a couple of 8-time scopes and 6-time scopes up on them as well. Just early in the stage of the game, just right this early on. And on top of how little loots the circle is going to be providing for all 16 teams here, this is going to be a great start for them to actually go for a couple of long-range engagements if they choose to go for it here. However, you can see the teams are finally starting to make their way into the next phase of the circle. As you can see, Team 8 here is going to be Infernal Gaming. They've got a Dacia up on themselves here, to making quick rotations in is going to be an easy, no problems for them apparently to actually make it into the next phase of the circle. But as of now, they're going to be regrouping here. A couple of level 2 helmets up here. No Car 98s up available yet for any of these teams here. So a preference of DMR seems to be the favorites from all these teams here. Whereas the streamer teams here, this is not looking that great here, considering that Ish7 does have only 1 first aid.
And we can see that Ankkita is holding a Sky L, watching the vehicle, trying to spray down, but shot is not being connected, and Zack Instinct will just move away. Team number 7, the Zubers Esport, not gonna stop and bother with Ankkita here. It's that they don't even want to get those kills, even though for this streamer showdown where the kill will actually help more in compared to the placement point.
Yeah, this is pretty risky for Ankkita, considering she's out in the open. She doesn't have much utilities to work with here. Immediately, you can see Team 7 setting up shop, going for the push, and B-Joy heard that sound, knows she's out in the open, goes for the pick, and immediately they're stacking up as well. Everyone from the side of the streamer team are getting clobbered in this open field. Now, Mallika will get knocked. Same goes for Ankkita right off the bat. So that was a really costly mistake, and now smokes are coming in. E7 tries to go in for the save here, and the streamer team, they will lose not one, but two, and potentially E7 as well. You can see the taps are coming with the SKS, connecting the dot 6 times go. He barely makes it out alive. The last streak, and 1 more HP. He survives. They only need one more shot. He somehow survives, but eventually gets taken down. 8-7 goes in for the frame. Joy as well will go in for the cleanup crew. And last but not least, the streamer team will leave up with Gunshot being the remaining member left alive potentially from the streamer team.
I mean, who else has been taken out? Ankkita, Mallika, Ishtiaque. If only Gunshot is left here representing the streamer team, and it seems like team number 9, Team RC, had just come into the area. He needs to try to defend this, but alone, can he clutch again this push?
Well, he's got to here. Apparently, smokes are coming in. He's all by himself. One guy just ran in with a bike here. He doesn't exactly know how many people's down below him. And a big daddy Gunshot here. He's gonna make for the clutch here. It seems to me he's gonna be thinking about going for the push. The pan is coming. He's thinking about meleeing him as well. But the nades are coming in. You can see they're going to be storming his way through here. Red One's pretty blinded here. He's thinking about pan. He sees him. But Red One won't find it at the glimpse of the smoke. The streamer team will be the first team to get taken out of the game.
And now watching from the view of Infinite Gaming, still driving, but got some shots way on the car. They're trying to evade those shots. Whoop, the car is on fire. He need to abandon. Abandon has been done. We'll be trying to find another cover here, but seeing from the team of Gabu Esport here, trying to hold down or giving some pressure towards the team Zeus X on top of those hills.
Yep, the early long-range engagements are coming in here. Team 4 gets a couple of nice, sexy taps down here towards Zeus X. However, they've took a significant damage here, so they are going to be rotating away. Whereas Team 4 here is going to be camping in one of the compounds here. They do hear a lot of movements coming in from all these teams, making the next phase of circle. Whereas the kill feed here, we see B-Joy taking down 0 skills. Hades is getting shot from Ishtiaque. From Team 8, but off the kill feed here, we see Team 7 popping off again, and they will wipe out Team 9, finishing off 0 skills. And there's a couple of long-range third parties coming in here, but we will not see those in action here. However, from Team 4, Team 7 here, they lose their shot, but they are going to be engaging Team 11 here, which is somewhere in the vicinity, but they are out in the open, but they need to kind of cower away and protect their vehicles as of now, as they will be setting up shop in the Harry Potter as of now.
Already relocating towards the tower, trying to set that shop, and now watching for the perspective of Negosis. Only left alone here, Sadie, the only sole member left remaining in this first map. Had to play it more carefully here. B-Joy, and coming back towards the team 7, the Disabus Esport here, still holding up, bunkering down inside the tower before moving out.
They're doing fantastic right now, Karakuri. Like Team 7, they've got 6 kills. They wiped out 3 guys from the streamer team, and not on top of that, they were able to get like 2 guys off the Crosis. So that's going to be a huge start for them in terms of the kill points department. We're down to the last 14 teams. 11 minutes have passed. 46 is still alive, but the long-range engagements are coming in now. And from the perspective of Underground Gaming, you can see they're scouring away. They know there's a team inside this compound looking to pop a couple hits here towards Panda Gaming. Maybe even try to mow down some of the level 2 helmets here for a couple of potential easy headshots here. Psycho Gaming has a perfect angle. He sees 2 hits, but is looking to catch them off guard by not exposing his position. But Team 6, they roughly know where the directions are coming in. But Psycho Gaming is considering going for a huge flank to push in down south. But seems to me it might be a wrong call to go in here, as the timer is going to be coming in. He's one. Can he get it? Doesn't connect. Karakuri, that's going to be sad.
Yeah, a bit sad considering it was a huge plan that he did trying to get those angles and the patience that he has used on trying to get them out of the cover to get those shots, but couldn't connect when the opportunities was given to him. He gotta be frustrated with that. But regardless, they're still holding the high ground here, still giving pressure towards the team number 6, the Panda Gaming here, and it seems like they're trying to look out on the left side of the building, trying to see whether they can get another fish shot here.
Oh, it's going to be unfortunate here as the circle approaches here. As you can see, phase 2 is complete. The next phase of the circle is going to be revealing themselves here very shortly. And it seems to me it's going to be clustered up towards way more centered towards the southwest corner of the map. And now Team 6, after seeing the circle, will decide to bail out as they are at the edge of the circle. But it's not going to be the greatest position they want to be in, considering the next phase of the circle may force them out. But they are going to be leaving one guy to stand by to try and bait Team 12's position here, or maybe even go in for the flank. But as you can see, the circle might be somewhere in the vicinities of Quarry here. Teams are already making their way down towards this phase of the circle. And Team 14 already smack middle of it all, Karakuri.
And now we're watching from the perspective of a Team 9, a Team RC. Only 2 members left, but the team did manage to get one kill as of now. But considering that there is still 14 teams alive, they only be still holding only 1 point as of now. Maybe with only down to 2 members, they're gonna play it much more carefully and not trying to attract a lot of attention towards themselves here. But regardless, they're still trying to hunker down inside a building, avoiding to make any obvious movement here to get caught off guard by any opponent.
This is quite worrisome for some of these teams here, considering that we've seen at least 4 to 5 teams has up 6 times and 8 times scopes on its way here. So if any of these teams do not protect those vehicles here, they are going to be in some trouble for the next phase of circle. But the sprays are coming in. We hear gunshots coming in from Team 4 as they are thinking about shredding the UAZ. And fortunately for Shidashi, he's going to be A-okay here as he goes for the tap. And unfortunately for Team 4, doesn't connect the dots, but they will safely rotate in circle here. But nevertheless, there are a lot of teams lurking in this phase of the circle, so they have to be extremely careful on what's going to be happening next year. Team 7 Fear S gets a nice shot into his aim 8 as just as soon as I was saying here, teams lurking around, it's gonna be Team 7. They've got 6 kills and they've got 1 knock in, and they're looking to go for the aggressive push, hopefully to secure the kill score for themselves here. You can see Ashra trying to look their way towards the broken walls, but Fierce sees his teammates here as he's thinking about going for headshots. Pressures are coming in, and you can see Team 8, they are so afraid to pick him up. Can he finish him off here? Fierce connects a few shots in. Fierce drops down to half HP, but it seems to me it's going to be A-okay here. What's up, Karakuri?
ICBB, Gabriel Esport pushing in from behind after hitting a lot of shots coming in from this server Esport. But now watching from the Team 9, a Team RC is weighing it down. They have been spotted. They've been trying to hide it out inside this house, but it seems like Team Plays It want to get those 3 kills, want to get those 3 points, and now it's only up to Crackhead, the last soul member that is still standing here from Team number 9 on trying to hold his position, but grenade has been thrown in. Little Sun.
This is going to be a tough one here, considering it's going to be aggressors here from Team 1. Going to be third-partying this fight against Team 8 and Team 1. And you can see he's stuck up top here. Team 1 won't think about taking about this compound here. The mollies are coming in. They know where Crackhead is. He might get clapped with the molly here, but Crackhead, not just one, he got 2 knocks. He's getting flanked from behind, but eventually gets taken down here as a Walnut Mine goes in for the flag, and Crackhead could not react in time. He got 2 huge flags, and Wolfie Guy is pretty much knocked for the count. Team N managed to just go for the reset here, collapsing with the nades, but they have to pick up Wolfie Guy and reset this fight before taking this next engagement here. But fortunately for them, they are outside the circle. 20 seconds on the clock, and they may force into the next phase of the circle. They have to wrap things up. Team 8, they have the Dacia available here, but the exit is pretty much in the provision of Walnut Mine. You can see shots are coming in. Walnut Mine catches the flanker. Zerk Stein gets taken down, and now Atrap is going for the huge flag, but Shidashi will get knocked down again. And Walnut Mine and Wolfie Guy, they've cleaned out Team 8 here, and they will secure themselves 5 kills in total after this engagement. Very quick wrap up here, Karakuri.
Yep, very quick wrap up. Getting managed to wipe out two teams in a row without losing any members. This is such a great play coming in from the team just now. And now we are coming to the view of Underground Gaming trying to test. Oh,
He gets it! He gets it, Karaguri! And he's serving with the tap. Can he finish him off? He's dropping down low from a long-range snipe. But can he finish him off? The rest of the teammates are there. The smoke cover is there. He's gonna try and defend this here. I'm not gonna say what house here. This house is gonna be using his body block a couple shots here, but he manages to pick up Salman. But still, utilities has been baited out here. Beautiful shot from Team 12. Unfortunately, he will force the first 8 up here. His level 2 vest is down. Same goes for his helmet here. So great tap there coming in, but that's gonna be unfortunate for him. But Salman really needs to loot that box here, but it seems to me he is getting gatekept to actually loot that box here. But seems to me Team 12 will actually back out of this fight.
And Team 2, after the Team 2 didn't really commit to get those more kills here, they will be able to reset. Whoop, shot and grenade hit the Dantier man, knocked down here, and it seems like Walnut Mine is gonna be rushing in with the vehicle, trying to slowly push towards the team number 7, Zubit Esport.
Well, Team 7 has been extremely aggressive here, so they opted to gatekeep the northwest section of the circle. They've got 2 knocks. They're looking for the last one here. Wolfie Guy is going to be the last man standing coming from Team Plastic here with Team 1. And Team 1, right off the bat, they lose not 1 but 2 as they were rotated in. You can see Wolfie Man trying to escape here with the UAZ, trying to provide assist. He's stuck in the shelter here. A couple of huge taps, but B-Joy was already lying in wait in this shack, and he will finish him off. And there's going to be 9 kills here coming from Zeus Saber Esports here, Karakuri. What a huge round for them.
Definitely. It seems like they already predicted that the enemy team will be trying to move forwards to them using the shack, but having predicted the rotation that will be made by the enemy team, giving the advantage to be prepared and be there first and caught the enemy by surprise. There was such a huge play. Not forgetting the long snipe being done by Zubers Esport is also pressuring the enemies really well.
40 seconds on the clock here as they're going to be thinking about rotating the circle. Team 2, they have a couple of vehicles to work with, but little did they know, Team 3 is lying in wait. Time is pretty much down for the count here. Those is going to be an opportunity for them to rotate in, but do they want to take this fight here? Time will get knocked out of his teammate by his teammate, and here Hardwell will finish off Carbon here, but a huge flank here coming for him off. He's looking for 3 times. So he gets 1, he gets 2. Hardwell's going to be the last man standing, but Hardwell will finish off all the rest of the members here who's laying down, and Angel is going to be the last man standing for the situation. He catch one guy, but nope, doesn't seem to connect. Dot drops in low enough here, but House is going to be flanking from the sides here, but this is going to be bad for all these teams here as the circle is starting to move away, and House here throwing the nades. Archangel, he needs to be careful here, but the circle is slowly moving in. The nades are coming. Archangel looking for the flank, but little did he know from behind, Pyromancer cut the shots, will go in for the shot. He gets the kill, and Team 3 will be eliminated here. And Team 15, Team Titan, it is going to be alive, but like I say, Karakuri, the circle is moving. They have to make a way in. Team 12 already setting up shop. They heard all these shots coming in from the southern side. They've got a couple of kills on the kill feed as well, taking down guys from Team 10, 11 here, and they will wipe out the guys from Team 10. That's going to be 3 kills in the bag, but Gihan is going to be knocked for now. But the circle, like I said, the circle is forcing them. They're getting desperate here. Pyromancer, they are pushing in. Seems to me they are going to be engaging with Team 12 here, whereas off the kill feed here, we see Team 2, they actually died to fall damage, which is unfortunate there, Karkuri.
And Zubis Esport will be getting 1 point just now, and a Titan Crazy 8! Pyromancer has been knocked down by the Psycho Gaming here, and the 12. Let me see, the Underground Gaming will be getting 9 points from the kills, and now it's only left 6 team that is still alive, still trying to survive and try to get those that chicken dinner here. But as the circle keep on coming closer and closer, they're gonna need to push in hard and trying to find a secure place to set up shop first before they're going to get kept by the team that is already prepared inside the circle. And in the kill feed, Team Underground Gaming managed to get 1 knockdown, but we can see the Gabu Esport here is already set up. It's already comfortable inside the building on top, the north side.
The mini-map here, Team 12, despite that they've got 10 kills and a killing spree here, Team 7 has got 9 kills. It seems to me the two best teams with the highest kills are going to go head-to-head here as they have 11 kills in the bag as well. They know exactly who they are. These two are the kill leaders in the map. We're down towards the last top 5 teams here, and if they go out right off early here, they are not going to be able to secure this chicken dinner. But at the same time here, 30 seconds on the clock, they are at the end of the circle. They're out in the open as well. They need to rotate in. Team 7, they're taking heavy fire coming from Team 12. Will they be able to survive this year? Underground Gaming, they're thinking about going for the push, going for more kill points. But like I said, the circle, 22 seconds left. The circle is going to be going in. And guess what? Team 12 has the shorter end of the circle here. So it's going to be a slow circle pushing in for them. Whereas Team 7, they have to push in. And look at this. Open fields after open is going down to the city here. But Sucre, he's thinking about going to pressure here, but seems to me they will back out from Team 7, respecting their positioning, and they are going to be regrouping their vehicles and thinking about going for a rush into the circle. And the minimap, you can see Team 7, they will back up and head towards the circle. There's already one team inside the circle as well. It's going to be Team 13, which is Team Red Zone with 0 kills so far. Not going to be they haven't been very noisy for so far, but playing for placement points instead. And it seems to me they want to be playing in a position of strength as they are going to be rotating in towards the shack here, outskirts of Gatka, to secure the compound.
Yep, and they already reached, but have to be careful. The neighbor is Zuber's esport here, one of the kill leader in this first round, as you said. So they have to be careful. They could just get taken out. And Team 13, Team Red Zone, it seems like the Team 12 here, Underground Gaming, already have their sight on both team actually trying to hold on positioning on Team Zuber's esport and as well as the Team Red Zone.
Oh, that's really good timing here from Team 12 here. They're going to be sending up sentries here to actually try and buy time for the team to actually rotate in the circle. It seems to me there's already 2 compound being secured by 2 teams inside the compound, but they need to rotate into the face of the circle. They have the high ground, but it's not the most ideal situation to push in an open field. But fortunately for them, they got a couple huge tags into a Zeus Saber, and that's going to buy a little bit of time for them to push in the circle, hopefully not get picked off. Whereas Team 4, they're being very quiet here. They're going for a flag. They get off Team 13 here, picking off 13, but on the kill feed here, we see Fierce taking a fight against Psycho Gaming, and Team X will go in for the shots as well, and they might fall. We're down to the last 2 members, and fortunately for them, they make it in towards the edge of the circle, and Team X makes it in barely, and he's gonna clear out this compound here with regroup with Suki. Suki forced to smoke up out and open. They're taking suppressive fire coming from Team 7, and not to mention as well, Team 13, they are going to be their last man standing in that particular compound. And guess what? The circle is forcing them towards Zeus Saber Esports here. It might be a good opportunity for them to take the chicken here, Karakuri.
Yep, and the base spot is already giving a fire here towards the Gabu Esport just outside of the circle, trying to get a keep here. And it seems like Team 11, Rex Nkosis, will be playing it safe here, just hiding out in the compound, while Zesabas Esport will be doing the gatekeeping. And it seems like the Gabu Esport, like you said, still having the high ground, but together with the Zesabas Esport just right in front of them, how could they move into the circle, trying to tap and to connect those shots here? But they already hold up pretty nicely inside the house, so it's going to be quite hard for Team Gabu Esport on trying to push in. They have their ground, but they don't have enough cover here.
Yep, they have the high ground advantage here. Unfortunately to say, like you said, they have not cleared the area here. The rest of the teams are still lacking behind in towards the circle. But Red sees a couple players towards Team 12 there. He's going to take a couple shots in, so that's going to be huge. And it's going to buy a little bit of time from any shots coming from that angle here. Smokes are being set up, but they have not seen the other rest of the teams here. But eventually, Team 13 will get finished off. We're down towards the last top 4 team here. On top right screen here, we do see Team 7 with 3 people alive, Team 4 3 people alive, Team 12 2 people alive, and Team 13 having the last man standing here. Gabu Esports, they do finally find out one of the members here. It's gonna be Team 11, I believe, is gonna be in the vicinity, and they are not in the best position possible. and Sadie is still alive, and they have to clear this guy if they want to secure this compound. But Hades is pretty much knocked down here, and I don't think they can make any kind of aggressive plays. But as soon as you see this here, Team 7, they're expanding their position in the vicinities of the compound, trying to get for a couple of straggling kills. But like I said as well, last 4 teams alive. Who's gonna survive this year? Team 12, they make it the edge circle. Being Sucre left alive here. And Blue Sabres Esports, they're going for the push here. Vance will get taken out. Bejoy. Vance will knock Fierce as well. Bejoy, they're losing 2 members, getting knocked from flank third party as well. And Team 7 is gonna get rushed as well. You can see Vance is gonna be pushing in. And Gibral is gonna do something here. Ghostly Boy going for the assist here. But Sadie will provide the third party as well. He's being the last man standing. He's being the pokey guy. And now the Mini 14 taps coming in. Can he finish the rest members here? He sees the glimmer. Will he get a couple kill points? He's got 3. He's the last man standing. The one-man army. Will he be able to buy time here? But Team 7, they've lost not 1. They lost 2 members. And it's going to be the last man standing from Instinct. And Gabru Esports, it's going to be the last remaining healthy team here, taking some suppressed fire. And this time, there is some trouble. Eddie, with 16 HP left, manages to heal himself up with the boost there. Fortunately for him, but Team Instinct, they've got 12 kills. They need the chicken if they want to take the whole win for the Streamer Showdown. Instinct! So now it's going to be huge. He gets the knock. Vent is down, and he's going to get traded. Ghosty Boy. Oh! He will get punished instead for the repick here. And we're down to the last fighter too. Is between Sadie from Team 11 here. Riv X Necrosis somehow survives with 1 man alive here. And Gabru Esports down with 2 members and 1 knockdown. And he knows they're weak. He's gonna go in for the push. Flash is coming in, but he gets scouted out. And Gabru Esports will take the chicken here, Karakuri, with 8 kills in the bag.
Wow, even so towards the final circle just now, they didn't really have a lot of cover to work with, but only have the high ground advantage. But what they did was spread out among the team members, covering as lot of area as they could be, trying to gather those information on where's the positioning of the enemies. And from those information, they made the right path on not really trying to push or trying to secure any of the compound, but instead still stays on the high ground while pressuring from the long range.
Yep, we saw a couple of interesting engagements here, but early on, we've noticed a lot of aggression start to happen towards the mid phase of this game here, where teams were desperate and forced to actually make into the circle, considering that not all the teams have a lot of vehicles to work with. We saw a lot of successful attempts coming in from Zeus Saber Esports, which is team number 7, and they had a great run. Unfortunately, in the final phase of the circle, they just got caught off, but now this is going to be the highlights here, where you see a couple of teams here, a couple of big plays coming from Team 8, Team 1 here. But Wolf Guy and Walnut Mine was just playing out of their minds. However, later stage of the game as well, they fell off a little bit short as they were rotating in the circle, being gatekept by Zeus Saber Esports, which is team number 7. And a couple more clips here. This is the clip where Team 7, they start to shoot their mines out here as Walnut Mines, they were rotating in. They were just unfortunate here because they were picked off and the rest of the members were already lying in wait here. B-Joy with a huge play. They were just racking up kills, which is pretty insane to watch. But as the game progresses here, you can see all the teams here were struggling to find inside a circle here as the time was always against the clock. They have to push in, but unfortunately say every team that's engaged outside the circle trying to struggle making a circle here eventually bowed down to team number 12, which is Underground Gaming, down toward the southeast corner of the map. But eventually the final phase of the circle ended towards this outside of this compound where you see Team 4, Team 7, they battle it out here. And Team 7, they got a little bit aggressive here despite having the greatest position possible. And Instinct was remained to be the last man standing. And eventually, the team that held the most suppressed fire, which is Gabru Esports, up on the high ground, was victorious. They capitalized on the situation and eventually got the chicken dinner. So kudos to them. Congrats to Gabru Esports because they deserve that chicken dinner with insane patience and timing.
Definitely. I mean, I didn't really expect that they will be getting the chicken dinner here. I mean, considering how they were quite in the open there, where Sadie was actually coming in from the behind, he could have actually getting 1 or 2 knockdown there as a backstab here. But Sadly didn't really manage to do that, which allowed the Gabriel Esport to repositioning and also to recomposure while pressuring towards the Jezebel Esport. And unfortunately for Jezebel Esport, even though it was a great positioning to be in, but playing too aggressively, trying to get those big shots towards the Gabriel Esport didn't really give them the reward that they wanted.
Yep, eventually, despite that, here they've secured themselves 8 kills and the chicken dinner here, so that's gonna be immediately 18 points in the bag for them. And based on the statistics here, based on the kill feed here, we can see that Team 12 Underground Gaming and also Team 7 Zeus Saber Esports here, despite having a pretty okay run in towards the top 5 position here, they will secure themselves a couple of huge kill points, especially for Team 7 with about 11 kills, 12 kills if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And we had, I think, 11 kills up on Underground Gaming here. So despite that, their kill score is going to build them up in terms of placement points here. So I'm looking forward how the scores is going to be ending up later on, because once the scores is up here, we will see who's the best PUBG team as of now in this streamer show match, because right now it's not just about getting chicken dinner. You need to have a decent amount of kill feeds here. So based on predictions here, Karakuri, who do you think will take the top spot? Is it going to be Gabru Esports?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Isn't it too early to do prediction? I mean, this is still the first round. Basically, there will be three maps will be played. This is the first one, Erangel. The second map will be Miramar. And after that, we'll be back with the Erangel. But as of now, if I have to give you some prediction, I would say the Disable Esport will be the one to take the champion for today. But we have to wait and see on how well will they perform on the second map after this, which is Miramar.
That's the reason PUBG is called Player Unknown's Battleground. Despite the inventor being Player Unknown, but the game itself remains a lot of anomalies and unknown factors here. They may have a great run in first game here, but game number two, anything can happen here, and you'll be
Mm-hmm.
surprised. Even the best of us here may fall down to RNG and patience. So despite here, I think Karakuri has a prediction here, say assuming that Zeus Sabers is going to be the best team out in all 3 games here, but consistency is key here. And sometimes with a little bit of luck and a little bit of help from Circle, things may change for the underdog here. And as so far, Gabru Esports, no action whatsoever for the early
Mm-hmm.
stage. Played super safe, got the placement, got high volume kills eventually here. Seems to be the smarter player apparently, and may actually rack them up into the top 3. Hopefully they keep up the good work in the next 2 match here in this show match.
Mm-hmm. But we have to wait and see on the scoreboard after this, because we need to see whether the placement point that have been gotten by the Gabu Esport will outweigh the kills point that has been gotten by the Disable Esport and as well as Underground Gaming here, because those two teams has been performing quite aggressively throughout the whole game, especially starting from the mid game.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit more of Rev X Necrosis as well, because if you think about it here, they were one of the first teams to actually make it towards the outskirts of the Gatka
Mm-hmm.
compound itself. And not to mention, they were taking some serious heavy fire early on. And despite that, they managed to pull through and make it towards the final phase of the circle. But unfortunately to say, he was left down to a one-man standing here. So you have to give credit to them as well, where he was the last man standing. He gave so much pressure towards Gabru Esports as well, proving them so hard to actually get taken down, which makes him a notable team to actually to look out for as well. And on top of
Mm-hmm.
that, I'm looking forward to see what kind of gameplay is going to be happening in game 2, because next map we're going to be having Miramar very shortly.
And not to forget as well the performance of Team Playseed, team number one, where they managed to take down two teams in a row, where those two teams were just a side by side between the two houses, and they are the late one that coming into the vicinity there, but they managed to take those two teams quite easily and quite clearly without losing any members. If I'm second, yeah, without losing any members at all during that time. So I'm expecting, or I'm hoping actually, for the team place will be stepping up their game for the next one, because as you said, this is still early. The consistency is the key here for the teams that is performing today to get the points that they need to finally win at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see how the scoreboard is going to be coming out here, as our marshals is going to be tabulating the score for you guys here for official gameplay. But at the same time, I'm looking forward to see more insane plays here. And of course, for those of you watching it as well, remember, for insane gameplays, you got to check out the RTX 20 series, just because high frame rates win you games in FPS. So be sure to check out the RTX 20 series here, because frames win games. The higher the FPS, the better you can to make those kind of insane flicks and also insane picks here we've seen coming in from all these players. But as of now, so far, the streamer team being one of the first teams to actually get taken out, that's gonna be unfortunate there, because they just did not have vehicles here. Being picked off rather early on is just really unfortunate of them. We saw Gunshot try to make a couple of plays here, but like I said as well, he was left being the last man standing, and it was just unfortunate that despite trying to snake his way in the circle, he was actually
Mm-hmm.
raided by Team RC, which is what are the odds that you're hiding inside a house and you get crashed in by a random team just to check out a house by himself and just get killed, which is
I,
ouch.
I mean, I'll just say that just pure bad luck. I think that's just pure bad luck. And now the score is coming in. On the first place here, we got Gabu Esport with a total kills of 8 points. And with a placing point, we'll be getting total score of 18. And for the second place, we got Zeusabers Esport with 12 kills. And with a placement point, the total score will be 17 points. And for the third place, we got Underground Gaming with 12 kills to get. Wow! The same as December Esport here in terms of total kills, but since December Esport is the second place just now, where Underground Gaming will be getting a little bit lower in terms of placement point. So the total score for Underground Gaming will be 16. And for the fourth place, we got Rev Narcosis managed to get a lot of placement point, but the total kill is only 3. So the total score is 9. For the fifth place, we got TM Titan, 4 kills, a total score of 6 points. For the sixth place, we got Manic Man, 4 kills, and placement point of 1. So the total score will be 5. And for the seventh place, we got Team Placid here with 5 kills, total score only 5 here. So this means there's no placement point at all. And for the Team Red Zone, for the 8th place here, only 1 kill, but with the help of the placement point, we'll be getting for total score of 4 here.
Yep. And of course, followed by Zeus X here is going to be having 2 points for himself. Team RC, 2 points for themselves, respectively, as well. iHack will be on the 11th place here with 1 point. And Panda Gaming, Gorilla Army SL, Inferno Gaming, Streamer Team, and also Indian Rivals will have themselves 0 points here. And of course, a special announcement for you fans here who's looking out for Indian Rivals here. One of the noble teams supposedly to be playing in this show match with us, which is unfortunately unable to participate with us for the remaining few matches, just because they have I think they have some things to attend to, which is kind of unfortunate here. We'd love to see more action coming in, but as of now, we do still have teams that you can be eyeing out for as well. Your favorite streamers are going to be playing the next 2 match here. It's going to be Miramar and as well as Erangel. But the team so far that really stood out for me was none other going to be Gabru Esports, Zoo Sabres Esports, Underground Gaming here. The top 3 teams right now with got more than 5 kills alongside with Team Placid here. And hopefully the Circle Gods will be in their favor, as RN Jesus will hopefully bless the ones here to try and get more chicken dinners here. But this is going to be a scoreboard for you guys here. But before that, we are going to be jumping into game 2 very shortly in the map of Miramar. But before that, we're going to be taking a short break. And we'll be right back for more PUBG action for you guys. My name is ICBaby12, and join with me is Karakuri. We're going to be seeing you in the next game. Welcome back to the Aorus South Asia Cup streamer showdown for PUBG today here. My name is ICBaby12. Joining with me is going to be Karakuri. We're going to be your casters for today here. And once again, this event is brought to you and sponsored by Aorus and NVIDIA GeForce here. We're going to be seeing some more actions for you guys here. Karakuri, why don't you tell me a little bit, remind me of how game one went down here, Karakuri?
I mean, game one was totally dominated by Zuckerberg Esport from the mid game just now. But after that, we have seen how Underground Gaming also step up their game, getting a lot of kill for themselves as well. Where for the total kills, both of these two teams have the highest kills for the first round just now, which is 12. But then again, Gabu Esport, the team that played really smart, with the highest patient there, even though they didn't have enough cover, but by using the advantage that they have, which is the high ground, they spread out and manage to control, I think, most side. Yeah, they can control most side there while pinning down Zuckerberg Esport as well as Underground Gaming, allowing them to take down most members from Zuckerberg Esport and also Underground Gaming, which is, I think, the teams that they need to look out, which was a very good job for Gabu Esport. And last but not least, do not forget about Negosis, Rev Negosis, team number 11 here, sneaky. But anyhow, the placement point giving them 6 points just now was a huge boost in terms of total points for the first round just now.
Yep, sneaky peeky is going to be the very nice play there. But at the same time, Gabru Esports, congrats to them for game one. Because why? Next comes down, winner, chicken dinner. And of course, we're looking forward to see a streamer team making a comeback in game number 2 here. Because game number 1, they fell a bit short. Like I said as well, the circle can be cruel here. Considering how the flight path went down as well from the western side of the entire map, most of the teams did not have proper utilities here. It's just very fortunate for some of the teams who were able to secure themselves both 8x scopes, 6x scopes, as well as vehicles to work with. Whereas the streamer team, they were on the short end of the short stay here. They could not find a single vehicle, and unfortunately say, as soon as they ran into the circle, they were caught out by Zeus Sabres Esports, which is one of the highest kill leaders in this show match here, alongside Underground Gaming. So it's just unfortunate they got picked off just because they did not have vehicles to actually rotate to safety. And hopefully game 2 can be a little bit better and favorable for all these teams here, because like I said, Player Unknown's Battleground is called Player Unknowns for a reason here. Anything can happen. Anything may or may not happen here. And in our pub games, Red Zone is the most toxic system in the entire world. I'm not gonna lie, it's the most toxic system. It comes out of nowhere and surprises you and like say, hey, you've wasted 30 minutes of your time looting, not getting the people, let's kill you. Bye-bye. That's the most toxic circle thing ever in the game.
I mean, as of now, we still haven't seen any of the players getting killed by the red zone. So
they had to turn it off. It's imbalance to actually have red zone in the game, Karakuri. But nevertheless, we are going to be going into this game 2 right now very shortly here. It's going to be the maps of Miramar here, where it's going to be hot, sunny, windy, dusty, and maybe a little bit eye-catching here if it catches your eye in the dust, if you know what I mean. And you might be having some tear-jerking moments here because we are going to be seeing a lot of potential accidents, because you know it's just so hard to drive in the desert, man. How can anyone actually drive in the desert, man, Karakuri?
I don't know. I don't have driving license, so I couldn't answer that question. But anyhow, talking about
really?
Yeah, I don't have driving license. But anyhow,
you don't have what?
Yep, I don't have driving license. All right,
is that chill. Why you suck at driving normally?
Yeah, that's why usually when I play PUBG, no one allows me to drive because I usually kill my own team.
Because wait, how old are you, Karakuri?
I'm 18.
You do realize this awkward silence says a lot of what my my answer to your thing, and this awkward silence is to domestic abuse being seen on screen here. They're trying to punch a little cute panda in the name of Eddie Sumit, and he's doing the Russian dance as well, and he's getting this. Yeah, Say no to domestic violence, guys. No. No to domestic violence, guys. Do not punch
But
him.
he
That's just
seems
so
like
cute.
he's enjoying it. All right, for the second map, the flight path will be cutting La Cobera up until all the way towards the Puerto Paraiso. I'm not sure if I pronounce it right. Puerto Paraiso. Is that correct? I
Yep.
see, baby.
Puerto Paraiso. Yep. You're absolutely
Alright.
correct here. But seeing how the circle is going to go in here, a pretty centered circle for all these. Sorry, a centered flight path for all these teams to actually rotate to whatever facilities here. So there's no more excuses of no loots, no vehicles, no whatsoever. Because as of now, everyone's gonna have some decent loots here. It's all about engagements, but it all comes down to one thing, Karakuri, and that one thing is
Mhm.
driving skills. Get your driving license, Karaguri. Come on, come on. You
I'm
gotta do it.
sorry. I'm sorry. All right, but talking about the
Hey,
driving
come on.
skill, definitely it will matter in the
you,
second
you
round
know,
because Miramar is
as a
such a
friend, come on, man. You need to learn how to drive, man. So one day you can drive me out on a vacation or a double date with someone. It's about time, man. You know what I'm saying. Yeah.
I
Do
mean,
do do
I
your
mean,
brother a favor, man. Get your driving license, man. Yeah.
all right, I'll do it. I'll do it. Sheesh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Can we
yeah.
get
You're
back into
18.
this here?
It's okay. It's forgivable. You're 18. Which is not what I'm gonna believe here. But at the same time, on the kill feed here, we see 749 gets a couple of nice SKS shot in. Rivi starting the game here before he lands into the ground. He takes 60 damage to his body. Ouch, that's gotta hurt.
Mm-hmm. And it seems like Team 14 is still on the parachute, trying to go for a long range drop here. Probably trying to avoid early game engagement with any of the teams here. So probably they are planning to go for the placement points and trying to play it safely. But if I'm not
Yep.
mistaken, from the flight path, I think what I saw was the only team that's going towards the Picado is only Zeusabers Esport.
Yep. Speaking of which, that team, man, they are gonna be looting up a couple of things to begin with here. We can see a couple of loots coming in. We saw Wolfie guy with a couple of huge plays earlier on in game number one. Same with Walnut Mine YT as well. Also stands for YouTube, I believe. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking forward to see what kind of plays are gonna be going for here, as they were caught out by Team 7 early on. So this is a
I
team
mean,
also known as a Team Plastic here. It's got to be a team we got to be watching out for. And fortunately for them, they will have a couple of loots to begin with. Not really
they
a
did
lot of loots
have
here.
a lot of good plays for the first round just now, but as you said, it was quite a bad luck with them. RNG was not siding with them for the first round, where they got caught off guard by the Zeus Esport. I'm hoping for them for the second round here that we get a better performance. And now we're looking into the team number 10, Zeus X here. I guess another brother is from Zeus Esport, but never mind. So the team 10, we also see they already got a few squad 3 time using the Scar L here, but with only the helmet level 1, I still haven't gotten a pretty good loot. And from the map, we can tell that a lot of the team is actually quite far from each other. Only a few of the team is quite close, but it seems like they're not really trying to find enemies and trying to get those kill points early in the game.
Yep, seeing how Los Leonas is pretty occupied by a lot of teams here, but unfortunately to say, this is FPP mode, it's not TPP, so it's hard to actually spot enemies within vicinity here, so they have to be extremely careful when they're looting in between the towns of Los Leonas here, whereas Team 2 here, Maniac Man, which is on the northwest section of Los Leonas, whereas Team 10, also known as Zeus X, currently from the perspective of Rabbit Pole, does have a 3x scope Mini 14, and a couple of utilities to work with, but 5 first aid. So that's going to be okay if they want to tank some blue zones, but they have to be extremely careful in burning out their utilities, considering that Miramar is rather big map, and having up those gas tanks or maybe the vehicles here is going to help them out rotate into the next phase of circle. But speaking of which, here is going to be the looting phase here. The circle is going to be somewhere in the vicinity of Los Leonas, the outskirts of it, but for them, they can have rather a long time to work with. So vehicles are already up on Team 8 here, Inferno Gaming, but not really a lot of utilities to work with though.
And it seems like a team at Infinite Gaming had just found Underground Gaming. They were just having a little bit of a race side by side, and Team Underground Gaming has already stopped and probably trying to get a shot towards the Infinite Gaming. But it seems like Team 16, the streamer team here, they are. I'm sorry, Ishtiaque still doesn't have a weapon.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate, right? I think it comes down to they have just made it into the El Azhar, traversing from the western side of the map. So it's going to be a long loot for them. So getting those vehicles to actually set up shop and loot up El Azhar is going to take a huge time. But late rotations do buy a little bit of time here, as the rest of the teams may be keeping the next phase of circle. But now, from the perspectives of Team 12 here, we do see Underground Gaming already starting to make their way in towards the next phase of the circle before the circle actually starts to close completely. But utilities-wise, a pretty decent amount here coming from Team 12, so they are going to be A-okay. Fortunately for them, they are rather close. They have a couple of roads to enter in. But yeah, this is what we're talking about. Accidents. If you, for those of you watching in chat here, you do not believe me, driving in Miramar can be a nightmare. And just as demonstrated, that's what just happened.
And coming in from the kill feed just now, Team Resort, Team 13 managed to take down one team member of team number 3, which is iHack here. I'm not sure if the team from the Team 13 just now, Team Red Zone, managed to commit to get that kills. But it seems like there's no more news coming in from the kill feed. It seems like most likely they disengage.
Well, seems to me they will lose time in the process here. No one's going to be in the vicinity to pick them off. He actually gets shot in, getting cut off by the guys from Team Red Zone here. So it's not going to be the greatest position to actually go in for the save, but that will be a small win here for Team Red Zone, as they are going to be killing off Team Time and looting up all his utilities here. So that's going to be first blood here coming in this map of Miramar.
I mean, sometime in the earlier of the game, you get a choice to make. All right, either you stick up for the fight or you abandon and try to save the weapons, the utilities for the engagement towards the final circle later on. And it seems like for this time around, unlucky for Time, Team Red Zone decide to abandon him and just try to make a play for the placement point.
Yep, you did see as well on the map itself here. We saw a couple of teams still tanking the circle here, looting up here. One of the teams is actually Team RC, all the way up far north and Torre Anumada. Likewise with the streamer teams here. So going to be a late rotation inside the circle, but engagements are on its way here. Team 7, one of the kill leaders from the previous game alongside Team 12, is going to be starting it off with Team Placid again this time.
Oh.
And this is going to be a tough one here. This is going to be a rematch between Zeus Saber Esports and Team Placid from the last game. I'm pretty sure Team 1, they're not too happy about this, but do they know it's them? But you can see shots are being fired here. Mini 14 taking a couple jabs towards the vehicles here. Can he pop the tire off this buggy here? Denying mobility. Unfortunately, it's too far to lead those shots here. But on the kill feed, we see Shed Ashiki taking a knock onto a Psycho Gaming on Team 12.
It's like Team 8 Infinite Gaming is trying to push towards Team Underground Gaming, but Underground Gaming only losing Psycho Gaming as of now. Still have 3 members. It seems like they want some payback for their team members. Trying to take a peek towards Team Infinite Gaming. There's already a hole up inside the house, but Underground Gaming gonna make their push towards there.
This is not looking good here for Underground Gaming here. They were popping off in the last game, and once again, they're losing one member right off the bat. This is not a good sign for them here, considering it's still early phase of the circle. There's still 15 teams left alive. And for them to be rooting out rather early, this is not looking good. But at the same time, 4-time scope with the SKS here, DMRs, and they are at the far end of the circle as well. So they have to be making quick moves here. But the rest of the team, Team 15 now, forced to heal themselves up. They have 3 + 4, 7 first aids so far on officially from our screens here. So they will be getting okay to actually tag the circle, but this is going to be costly because as soon as they make the circle here, utilities is going to be the key component for them to survive in the next few fights to come.
I mean, as long as there's no other team that is doing some gatekeeping here, making sure that they couldn't get into the circle, it should be fine as long as they got vehicles and, like you said, some mats for them to heal up while tanking the circle. And it seems like not only Team 15 that is tanking, but also Team Red Zone that is still tanking towards the outside. And it seems like we're coming into the views of the streamer team coming in from the H7. They already make it into the circle, but the circle gonna be closing very soon. And it seems like they might gonna move after this.
Yep. And speaking of which, they do have a couple utilities to work with, but like I said as well, they are at the edge of the circle. They just barely made it a circle. And guess what, Karakuri? 4 seconds of clock, and this time the circle is going to force them in once again. This is going to be a running simulator all over for the streamer team. And unfortunately to say, they do not have vehicles again. As
They do, Gunshot.
Oh yeah, okay,
Gunshot
except
is
for
waiting for them.
Gunshot. But they have to make a move now. But fortunately for them, it is going to be a short end of the circle. But now, from the perspective of Team 8, it's going to be Inferno Gaming here. I believe they are from Bangladesh.
Whoop, being tapped. Somebody's tapping them. I think it's from Underground Gaming tapping them from the top side of the hill. Are they going to pressure Team Inferno Gaming to be stuck there while the circle is closing in? They're going to need to tank this circle while having pressured by the Underground Gaming from up top.
Well, fortunately for them, they have the Mirado to work with, so they have to make a run out of this fight now. As taking unnecessary fights rather early is going to be very costly later stage of the game. But fortunately for them, they have a lot of field to work with, so they are going to be able to secure their vehicles, but they cannot, they can't actually unnecessarily boost up this car here, as driving in Miramar can be extremely devastating here. Will they be able to succeedingly invade this fight here? But as a kill feed, they are going to be rolling in towards the roads here, as they are going to be regrouping and possibly make a dash into a circle. But fortunately say, will they meet the teams who's going to be engaging them here up in front of them, which is Underground Gaming?
Is Underground Gaming gonna take a stop and give some shots towards Team Infinite Gaming here? I mean, I'm pretty sure they already heard that Mirado. Mirado is quite loud, so it's easy to reveal your position to the enemy team. And it seems like Nafu is ready to take that spray, but are they getting into the accident? Nope,
that's the thing about the driving in PUBG, right? The car is so loud. Even when you're driving in, it's super loud. It's hard to hear people driving beside you, especially behind, unless they're super near. But as of now, Team 8, they see a car out front, but it seems to me they are going to be backing out of this fight because they do not want to lose life here. But on the kill feed here, we see Big Daddy Gunshot going down to the zone. Oh no, that's not looking good there.
Even Michigan is gone.
Oh, no.
Is gone. Now only up to Ankkita, H7, and also Mallika to continue on with carrying the streamer team here to get some point and also possibly get the chicken dinner when facing off again these professional teams. Whoop! Underground Gaming.
Underground Gaming going for a pressure here. They got Team 14 here, also known as Gorilla Army, out in the open here. Got a lot of pressures here. Smokes are coming in. Fortunately for them, they have to pick up Sucre, but they do not know where the third parties are in. Eddie Summit scouts another team from the side as well in the compound. Goes in for a retaliation here. A little bit of suppressive fire going in. But he needs to be careful here. But Sucre will eventually bleed out. So T-Max and Edit Sub is going to be last two men here from side Underground Gaming. But the circle, like I said, is going to be pushing them off, and they have to back up. And Eddie Summit continuing to apply the pressure. Can he get some kill points here? ED14 is getting late here. The car is going to be exploding very shortly here. Smokes are coming in. Eddie Summit, he's losing his vehicles, but seems to me T-Max is abandoning him, and Eddie Summit, he's left alone to stand alone in this circle fight with 2 first aids, whereas T-Max is the one with 7 first aid making a dash for the circle.
They still managed to get 1 point as of now by getting the kill, but down to the 2 members, I think it's hard gonna see them to do their best or to see a good result coming in from the other game. But maybe, just maybe, they could just play some sneaky play style here on trying to get more placement point, on also trying to get a backstab kill. for 3 points.
Yep, team 1 right now, Placid. Is gonna be feeling happy about this year. They do have a really good angle to work with, but will they be able to get any kind of kills here? But gunshots are being sprayed left, right, front, and center, as you can hear on screen. As a lot of teams are going to be making those long range engagements here. Off the kill feed, we see Archangel getting a knock onto a Zaddy, who's pretty happy about this, but they are pretty comfortable in this compound. I do not think they want to push out of this unnecessarily here. If they get the kill, it's going to be great. But Team 14 here, getting gatekeep from Team 10, and they are going to go for shots. Khan Shahib, they are going to go line up their shots. Okay, will they finish above? They're down with 4, but you can see it's all up to Rehab. Last man standing out in the open, tagging the circle, and that's going to be 3 kills. Left, right, front, center. Can he survive? He's going to be hiding in the edge of the tractor. He's going to be able to heal himself up, but is it going to be the right call? Because the circle has stopped his way through, and there's not much cover to actually get out of those situations here, Karakuri.
Yep, I don't think this is a good situation for him at all. I mean, he only got shot. I don't think he will survive this. Being shot and also needing to tank the circle here. I mean, it's already the 4th circle. And I'm not sure whether he got some smoke here to make his way into the circle. But it seems like Team 10 is really not letting him on try to get the circle. But managed to return a some shot. Kachabi is the one that is running for cover as of now. Maybe
Venom trying to get the knock here so he can buy a little bit space for him to rotate in. Unfortunately to say, he will bow out and back off for position here. But now, Placid, they're getting knocked here, and the nade from Team 8 will get in for the knock. Dante, man, is not in the vicinity. He's gonna go in for the backup here. Wolfie, man, is also not... Wolfie guy is not even there as well. But the push is coming in. Team 8, Inferno Gaming, is gonna go for the push. But Wolfie guy trying to go in for the assist. They get Zergstein up low here, so buys a little bit of time for the team go for the rest. But is it going to be okay? The rest of the team from Team 8 will clean out the knocks here. It's going to be 2v4 situation, and engagements are coming in. Then Team 8 picks up 1, but on behind here, the third party, no, Zergstein with the long fight here, getting knocked as well. Nefiu is there. Shidashi is going to be left down alone, and now Placid, man, they somehow managed to regain composure, retaliates, and goes for the spray. They get 1, they get 2, and now it's going to be a third one, and they annihilate all 4 members. And Placid, they will survive this fight with 3 men left alive and 1 knock.
I mean, they started that fight with a bad result. Two team members is already knocked down, while Team Infinite Gaming is already pushing in for the kill. But the quick reaction coming from the remaining standing team members for trying to revive, also leaving 1 member to flank from behind, making sure that Infinite Gaming couldn't really be able to push cleanly and quickly towards the knockdown member here. And then they managed to get the wipeout towards the team.
Yep, that was a well-played moment here from Placid. Just unfortunate with the nades, but still very nicely done. They only lose Walnut Mine, but the streamer team here, Ish7 is down. It's down to the ladies here. Girls rule the world. Will they be able to overcome the odds with 11 teams left? They're getting suppressed here. Circle is going to be not in their favor. They're forced to push in, but they are on the short end of the circle, so it's going to be slow one here. But on top, it's going to be lying in wait. It's Placid also making a rotation in towards this house here, potentially. But as of now, Ankkita lying for a wait here. Shots are coming in. Thinking about going for smoke. You can see pressures are coming in from afar from Team 10. Zeus X as well as Team 2 from afar as well. Manic Man on the other end of the circle. Taking a couple shots in.
Mallika.
Team 16, Mallika will get knocked off instead. Team 9 is the one who will take him down. Team RT from behind a parody because these two teams are the furthest one away from the circle, but the spray downs are complete. Team RC from Tori Ahumada coming down, finally making a circle, getting the kill onto the streamer team. That's just unfortunate of them to actually meet them there, Karakuri.
I mean, being caught in the open and also being shot from 2 angles, front and back. It was definitely a very unfavorable situation for them, not having a vehicle to make the rotation and also not being able to find a good cover there for themselves, being forced by the circle to move out. Well, it was just an easy picking for the teams that saw them.
Yep, Mr. Hardwell does have the rooftop to work with, a little bit
Ooh,
high ground at the
Placid.
outside edge of the circle, but Placid will be the one that they get scouted with. Hardwell going for the taps with SKS, gets a huge damage in, but unfortunately wasn't able to get the knockdown, but still, utilities baited out, so that's gonna be a small win for them, but can they get more? They are currently having 1 kill point in the bag, and the rest of the teams are still checking out the compound, securing it here. But they, at the edge of the circle, they have to make a steep drop down at the next phase of the circle. But Salmon 49, they will be on top of this church.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they had a high advantage. I mean, the circle is just right next to them. I'm thinking they're probably gonna try to keep here to check out if there's any team that is coming late into the circle and try to punish those teams. But here we're watching from the perspective of the team Red Zone. It seems like trying to push toward the Gabu Esport. Whoa!
Oi! What a
Unlucky.
nade from Sheet player, laying down low, but still gets the knock. But it's going to be a clutch there. Can he go for the 1v1? Closes the door. Steve pushes with the door as well. It's all up to Gabru Esports here. They were the ones to get the chicken dinner. Can they go with a clutch? Grimy gets knocked down from Sheet player instead. And Sheet player will go in for the reset as well, going for the hill. Unicorn trying to sniff him out, but unfortunately the smokes are there. Babby gets picked out here. It's all up to Sheep player, the chicken dinner team from previous round. Might get flanked out here. Goes for the pixel, doesn't connect. Snip picks him off with the barrel, and that will be the team out here. The previous team that won the chicken dinner with 0 kills fall down on the 9th place. However, Team 2 is going to be alive here. Who else is going to be? We might see a new team securing the win here. But Team 2 in a very, very comfortable position. And Placid as well with 4 kills despite losing Walnut Mine. As they're going to be out in opens. But fortunately for them, they will be on the southeast corner of the circle here. Dante, man, sees one. And he sees a lot of smokes coming in from that shack there. And teams are coming in, going for attack, applying pressure towards iHack. They're dodging his way through. But Archangel,
Ooh.
they hear footsteps. They know there's people there. Well, they're going for the rush. And Rainbow, no! They're lying in wait! Team 10, it's going to be a massacre. And they get picked off instead. Oh no! Zeus as they were super quiet. Surprise, my friend, surprise! And they get it! Oh my god!
What? They eliminated themselves?
Oh no! They accidentally lobbed the nade and killed themselves. What was that?
I don't know what's going on anymore. I mean, they just had a team wipe out, but then I don't know what happens. Mistakes happen even to the best of us. Zeus have to contend with the result for the second round here, taking the 6th place. 5 teams still alive.
Oh my god, they were in a comfortable position to go for the reset, but they killed themselves, denying the kills, which is unjustifiable considering that they have ways to work with, but still, we're down to the last 5 team. Nevertheless, it was a good, valiant fight. Well, now Team 7, Car 98 on Renault 1, doesn't connect on the shot. This is going to be a tough battle. Team 7 here gonna be doing a huge one for the team. Zeus Sabres Esports very consistent so far in game 2 as well, and they're smack middle of the circle. Top 5 positions for 2 games in a row already. And this time, the kill leaders, Underground Gaming and Gabru Esports is not in this fight, in this final fight here. But this time, Placid will be in it. Team 9 will be here as well. RC. Taps are coming in. Placid will lose Dante, man, here. Fierce with the pixel shots through the edge of the window. Gets a couple taps in.
And Team
Has to
Placid
be a
is
small
still
win for
outside
them.
the circle. They're trying to push in, but it's team number 9. Team RC is trying to hold them, trying to prevent them from coming into the circle here. But they have to be careful as well because Zeus Esports is already right in the middle of the circle, trying to pressure towards a Team 9 here, Team RC as well.
Well, Placid, they're taking a slow approach here. Slow end of the circle, but at the same time, you hear gunshots shooting everywhere right now. Team 7 here, Zoo Saber Esports, still having the compound here, and they have all angles to work with. And unfortunately say, one of the members here do not have a helmet. Okay, a level 1 helmet actually. So it's going to be okay, but one shot to the head, that's going to do a significant amount of damage. That shot, looking for the shots to come in. They're securing the southern end of the circle, but still to no avail finding anyone yet. Team 2 as well does have a compound for themselves. The rest of the teams are on the outside of the compound, so they have to be extremely careful. But One with the car 98, he gets the shot into a dead shot. Beautiful headshot here. Unfortunately, just not caught on camera, but the job is done. And they're looking to push in. RC, the team from Torre Ahunada, the last team to get inside the circle, makes it towards the top 5, and they're looking to pop off. One forced to heal up, getting a couple shots in from a couple teams here, and now RC said for covering the flank, but nothing is showing up here. Gunshots are being shot left, right, front, and center, but still 30 seconds left before the circle pushes in. What are they gonna do? AWM up on Team Red Zone now. As you can see, he's looking to pop some hits. Can he find any though? So far, unsuccessful to see any, but the gunshots are flying from all centers of the map. And seems to me the circle is favoring Team 7 here. But if everyone decides to push Team 7, things are going to go south here.
Whoop.
Can he get the shot? Nope. Unfortunate way. Juke, nice jiggle there coming from One. But One will respect the AWM as he backs off. A car 98 against the AWM. Not the most ideal situation. But the smokes are popping in. Team 13 now, also on the northwest section of the corner here currently. Can he get a shot?
A free shot.
2 taps.
Just couldn't knock him down. And it seems like Team Red Zone have the most comfortable circle here. They can still use the ledge beside the road here on giving them a little bit of cover, while the rest of the team is quite close by towards each other here and have to fight for the circle and place it.
And the nade! The nades, Placey just clean house. They destroyed them, but now getting greedy for the loot will get punished as they will get shut down from Team 7 as well. Zeus Saber Esports will clean them all out. The punishment is unreal, but fortunately for them, they will still make it to the top 5. But now, Zeus Saber Esports fears down. Be joined Instinct left in the corner here as well. Will they be able to pick themselves up? Yes, they will. The rest of the teams are going to go for a wraparound. Instinct going to be watching the flank as well in case where Team 2 is going to be pushing in. Here comes the spray. Mating man, can he win this fight? He's going for the jiggle picks. He's re-picking 3 times, 4 times, gets the damage done. But unfortunately, he's going to be safe for now. But the information is there. Fear going to get knocked once again as well as Team 2 is going to push his rest of the teammates here. Smokes are coming in. Instinct forced to go in for the push as well, whereas Manic Man is surrounding the compound. Instinct, he needs to pull a huge one for the team. Whorehouse is there, but no! House will take him down instead. Quick reactions, and Bejoy will pick up Fear, forcing Heal up, and they're stuck in the compound. In the Instinct, there's no way for them to pick them up. The rest of the team from Manic Man is pushing in. How are they gonna go? The flashbangs are coming in. Gets the job done. They will back off. Here comes the spray. Nicely done. Gets one from B-Joy, but there's still more. Fear going to be providing the assist. He's jumping around the corners as well. It's going to be a huge flank. Gets the damage. House will get cleaned out. Goodbye, my friend. Zeus Saber Esports wins that fight convincingly. What a huge clutch for B-Joy and Fears.
Again and again, Zeus Saber Esports coming in with the big plays. I mean, like, again and again, they can be able to outplay the enemy team very much easily, even though they are the disadvantage positioning. But now, Team 13, Team Red Zone is trying to push in towards Zeus Saber Esports. They're already inside the house.
And now it's
trying to find the last member.
Instinct. Fear, his last man standing. Will he get pushed? He's looking the wrong angle, but they will get top 2. But the team that clean house here is going to be none other than Team Red Zone. And they were so busy fighting every single one in the final circle in the outer section here. Immediately, third party then fight before Zeus Saber Esports was able to pick up the momentum and capitalize on that chicken dinner here. My, oh my. Karakuri, didn't I tell you, man? It all comes down to a little bit of luck, and you will get that chicken dinner, my friend.
Yep, little bit of luck. We definitely favors the champion team, just now Team Red Zone. For the final circle, we can see that a lot of the team are quite close to each other, except for Team Red Zone. They have the advantage on choosing which team to fight or which team to flank, coming in from behind, which was unexpected for the team that is still busy trying to cover left and right in the other side of the circle.
Yeah, what an interesting showdown here, because it seems to me the teams are pretty neck and neck for each other here, and the streamer teams are struggling to face it as well. And whatever strategies are coming in here, it seems to me all the teams are trying extremely hard to actually win this streamer showdown. And we are looking at the best of the best coming in from India, Bangladesh, and also Sri Lanka to compete in this Aorus South Asia Cup streamer showdown. And so far, I'm pretty surprise here, because out of all the teams that we have mentioned early on, the team that stood out the most is nevertheless Zeus Sabres Esports. They got pretty decent placements here. They've got a top 3 up onto first game and now a top
Mm-hmm.
2. And so far, consistency is key, and they have got high kill volumes and huge clutches as well. So I'm looking forward to see how they're going to be performing top 3. But nevertheless, we have to see the official scoreboards. Are they actually the team on top of the leaderboard? But also, we have to give credit towards Team Placid here, because they made a
Mm-hmm.
comeback for Team Game 2, but unfortunately say was shut down as well.
I mean, it was a better performance compared to the first round, which was kind of expected because the first round it
Mhm.
was totally unlucky for them to caught off guard by the Super Esport. But for the second round, they had a rematch where they didn't really completely be destroyed. But of course, they take the option to just bail from the fight. They know they couldn't commit to go up against the Super Esport, which was a smart choice, allowing them
Mhm.
to get a much higher placing point for the second round. But what surprised me the most is actually Manic Man. Manic Man definitely stepping up a day game compared to the last round. They didn't really have any point at all. But for
Mhm.
this second round, they're definitely stepping up in terms of how they play the circle, how they push in, and also getting those kills. It was just nice.
Yeah, still, when Manny Mac actually decided to push a compound here, they were at a disadvantages here. As soon as they took down one of the guys from Zeus Saber Esports, right? They went
Mm-hmm.
in for the push down 2 guys, and later on we will see on the highlights here that flashbang clutch from Zeus Saber Esports was the killing factor to making them perform here. But it was a huge one from Maniac Man despite that. But still, nevertheless, Zeus Saber Esports was the victor here. But as of now, this is going to be the highlights here. Eddie Summit early on, we can see that a couple of players are early engagements in Miramar, and we see a lot of gatekeeping coming in. Zeus
Mm-hmm.
X is just doing so much work here. This fight, I still remember here. It was just
Yes. I mean, it was
cruel. It was
just
a cruel fight.
unfortunate for Gorilla Army as well. I mean, he's the only one left. But what they did was making sure that they stay long enough inside the circle there to make sure before the circle start, and then they move out while the teams that, if I'm not mistaken, still need to stay inside the circle and tank the circle. So it was quite a cool way of finishing off somebody without actually killing them. Let the circle kill them.
Yep. And speaking of which here, we can see a couple of fights, huge rounds here from Placid here. They've got a couple of kills, but at the same time, the streamer team just fell a little bit short here because they were in the far end of the circle. And once again, they did not have vehicles. And the one with vehicles is none other than Gunshot, but he was picked off outside the zone. Maybe because they did not have the fuel, which is just unfortunate. I talked about how Miramar driving is just insane, right? But we
Mm-hmm.
saw a couple of scuffles here, and Team Rain Zone here, they had a really rough fight against Gabru Esports, the team that got the chicken dinner. But nevertheless, they still managed to clutch this win. Things would have been disastrous for them. However, the next team fight here, look at this slow motion here. Team 3 going up against Team 10, and it was like, it was a big win. And
Yeah, it's a big
out of
win.
nowhere, they had 4 men alive. So, I don't know what happened. He was picking up his teammate, and boom, everyone died. What was
I, I
that?
I think they forget that they left one grenade open and just fell down on the floor while trying to resurrect somebody. But oh well,
You know,
mistake happened. Mistake happened, right?
I like how production was trying to whisper through my ears, telling me that, yeah, they're trying to deny their kills. And I'm like, what? They have good cover. But yeah, this was the play I was talking about early on between Mating Man and also Zeus Saber Esports. Instinct was the one to cover the flank. He had a huge round, but House here with an instant double tap headshot was the one to help in the flank. But at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, this play right here, can we rewind this play a little bit here? Because B-Joy with the huge run, the flashbang caught one player off guard as soon as Team 2 was trying to push in. He gets the knock in, allowed Fear to go in for the flank, and you can see he was super low. He doesn't have his health. Immediately jumps down as soon as the flashbang was heard and go in for the push. And despite that, they won that fight against Manning Man, and the final chicken dinner, like I said, despite winning that fight, they were in no position to reset because Red Zone is pretty much cleaned out every single team outside that final circle. All they have to worry about this final team in the name of Zeus Saber Esports, and they got a very convincing chicken dinner here. And like I said, to take chicken dinners is not just about taking every single fight. It's about being smart with choosing your fights. And they picked the best possible time to take against one of the best teams currently in this show match.
Yep, making sure that the enemy have no time to react just after finishing a fight, no time to reset was definitely the best time for them to push in, which is what they did just now. And what I like the most is that, yes, this game, if you want to win, it not only depend on your skill, but also, like I see Baby said, depend on your luck. And the circle definitely favors Team Red Zone just now, allowing them to be the only team on the left side of the circle, while the rest of the team is on the right side, where they have to contact with each other to remain at those places.
Yeah, they were having a rough time as well. Like the circle favorite Zeus Saber esports, right? I was talking about, hey, they were smackman in the circle. The compound was just beautiful for them, but at the same time, they are surrounded by every single team looking at them. They knew the biggest threat in that map, that circle, was none other than Zeus Saber esports, and someone had to take them out. But as soon as Zeus Saber esports was busy fighting their fights here, this is where the northern teams here, such as Team Red Zone, was finally in a comfortable position and saying, you know what, hey, they're busy. Let's finish our fights off north, clean them all out, and then focus on them. And that was a beautifully executed plan coming from them to take their chicken dinner. But as soon as our Marshall's tablet and score here, we're gonna show you the total score points for that map and also the overall scores for both map 1 and map 2.
I mean, as of now, we can already expect that Zeus Saber Esports should be one of the team that is on top of the scoreboard, because consistency is key not only for the first round. Getting the third place, Zeus Saber Esports.
They got the second place. First round they got third place.
Third place and the second place. So yep, here is the score coming in. Team Red Zone is one is number one. No, this is the map score from the second round. Yep, they got 9 kills with the total score with the placement point, 19 point for the total score. For the second place, we got Zeus Saber Esports, 5 kills with the total score of 11 here. The third place, we got Team Placeit, 7 kills with the total score of 10. In the fourth place, we got Team RC, 5 kills and a total score of 9. While for the fifth place, we got Zeus 8, 7 kills and also the total score of 9 for the Manic Man. On the sixth place, 2 kills, total score of 7. iHack on the 7th place, we got 4 kills and a total score of 5 from the second map just now. And on the 8th place, we got Panda Gaming here with 3 kills and a total score of 3.
Yep, and of course on 9th place here we have Rev X Necrosis on 9th place with 3 points. Inferno Gaming on the 10th place here with 2 points and 2 kills. And Gabru Esports on the 11th place here with fell a little bit short despite getting the chicken dinner, will secure himself a little bit of placement points with 1 point. TM Titan will be on the 12th place here with 1 point and 1 kill. Underground Gaming on 13th place here with 1 point and also 1 kill. Streamer Team, Gorilla Army SL, and Indian Rivals will secure himself 0 points in map number 2, which is kind of unfortunate here. But now, the moment of truth. Let's take a look at the total scores for all map 1 and map 2. Who will still remain at the top? It seems to me, ladies and gentlemen, here, it is going to be Zeus Sabers Esports with 17 kills and a total of 28 points, including the placement points here, without any chicken dinners here. And I talked about this here, Karakuri. The point system here is not favoring placement points. It's a mixture of both kills and placement points. And so far, Zeus Saber Esports has been the most consistent team from map 1 and map 2. So they definitely deserve their first spot title here. And the second team here is going to be Red Zone here, making a comeback, falling into the second place here with 10 kills in total, and the chicken dinner will secure them total of 23 points. Gabru Esports here fell a little bit short towards from top one, go into top three here with 8 kills, but 19 points here. So still pretty good run for them if they want to contest Zeus Saber Esports. Number 4 here is going to be Underground Gaming with 13 kills and 17 points. Team Placid, amazing competitive game too, will pull themselves in towards a team 5th place here with 12 kills and 15 points. RevX Necrosis, pretty consistent so far, but not enough kills yet, will fall themselves in towards the 6th place on with 12 points. Manic Man picks a huge win, almost taking down the guys from Zeus Sabres Esports. Will be on the 7th place here with 6 kills and 12 points. Zeus X on the 8th place here with 8 kills and 11 points here, Karakuri.
And for the bottom half, we got a team RC on the 9th place with 7 kill and a total score of 11. On the 10th place, we got TM Titan, 5 kill, a 7 total score. Number 11, we got iHack, 5 kill with a 6 point for the total score. And Pada Gaming in the 12th place, we got 3 kills with a total score of 3 points. In the 13th place, we got Infinite Gaming, 2 kills, 2 points. For the 14th place, we got the streamer team. Still got no point here together as well as with Gorilla Army SL and also Indian Rivals.
Yeah, and so far Indian Rivals is just unfortunate here because they were one of the best teams from India, but unfortunately they could not compete for this tournament itself because they have something else to do. But I was looking for to see how the best teams is going to be playing for them here. But that's pretty much the scoreboards for today. But for now, we're going to be taking a short break before we go into his game number 3 very shortly here. The game 3 is going to be a map of Erangel. But before that, stay tuned, stick around because we are going to show you a couple of ads and also the teams' countries here. Who are the teams actually participating in this tournament itself? Once again, this is the Aorus South Asia Cup Streamer Showdown, brought to you and sponsored by Aorus and NVIDIA GeForce. Be sure to check out our graphic cards because the RTX 20 series does give you amazing frames and graphics here. Because why? High frames give you insane FPS, and high FPS gives you the potential to win games between life and death situations for you to clutch your moment in your games here. So remember, frames wins games, and we're looking forward to see if our streamers are going to be performing in game number 3. And of course, for those of you watching on the channel as well, be sure to drop down your comments. Who do you want to talk to here? Because we may have a short interview later on with your favorite streamers, Mallika, Gunshot, Ankkita, and Ish7 later on this channel himself, and we're gonna have them on Discord call, and we will be asking your questions potentially to them to get whatever you want, a chance for you guys to talk to your favorite streamers here. But for now, my name is ICBaby12 and he is Karakuri. We're gonna be taking a short break. See you guys for game 3. Welcome back once again to the Aorus South Asia Cup Streamer Showdown for PUBG. And brought to you and sponsored by Aorus and none other than NVIDIA GeForce. My name is ICBaby12 and joining me is going to be Karakuri. We're going to be your casters for today, Karakuri.
Mm-hmm. And just now we have watched the first round and also the second round of PUBG PC on the map of Erangel for the first one. The second map we got Miramar. Now we're waiting for to go into the third round, which is again we're gonna come back towards the Erangel map for the finishing round.
Yep, for the finishing round here, I'm looking forward to see what kind of strategies are going to be played here. And currently, nevertheless, we can see that Team 7 here, Zeus Saber Esports, is currently leading charts by a huge amount of score by both two games here. So looking forward to see how they're going to be performing in game number 3. And at the same time as well, can we be able to see them finally take the chicken dinner, because they are on the top score, but they have
Mm-hmm.
not been able to secure a chicken dinner yet. They have just gonna be third party a lot of times here, but so far the two teams that have secured the chicken dinner is none other than Gabru Esports and also uh Team Red Zone. So these are the two
Mm-hmm.
teams I've also going to be watching out for them as well. They've got two chicken dinners. Will they stand a chance to get two chicken dinners in a row? Being the only team taking two chicken dinners in a row is going to be a team that's going to be showing asserting dominance in this entire tournament here. So Korakuri, do you think they will have a chance to take both chicken dinners here?
I mean, it really depends on Team Red Zone and also the Gabu Esport. As of now, those two teams are the closest to catch up with the number one team as of now, which is Zeus Esport in terms of point. For the third round, I'm expecting that they will be playing it a little bit more safely here to secure more higher placement point and possibly trying to scout out where's the positioning of Zeusabus Esport and try to shut them down early in the game to avoid giving them a lot more points so that this will allow them to catch up with the Zeusabus Esport points.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see how our streamer team is going to be planning out as well, because their second game here, they had a different strategy here, tanking the circle, which was extremely nice. Just unfortunate that there was also another team tanking the circle, going for a late approach, and they were flanked extremely hard here. Team RC being the furthest team away from the circle, rotating from Torre Ahumada, making it down south, and then taking the kill against the streamer teams here. It's just unfortunate here because tanking a circle is always not the most ideal situation because it costs us a lot of utilities and vehicles, but that's the price you gotta pay. You know, it's a high risk, high reward situation here. But eventually, kudos to RCT because despite that, they made it into the top 5 in game number 2. But
Mm-hmm.
can they do it again in game number 3? So, and
Mm.
because right now they're gonna be preparing for game number 3 here. But before that, let's introduce our streamer teams here, Karakuri.
All right, for the streamer team, we got Mallika. She is a YouTuber, also usually play Minecraft, PUBG, Valorant, and also does a lot of non-gaming content. If I'm not mistaken, she just started to get into the gaming. So for the gaming communities, do check her YouTube out and give a warm welcome for her into the gaming community as well, right? And then for the second one, we got Gunshot here. Yesterday, we already saw him playing a little bit of Valorant, but today he's come back for the PUBG action here. He's also a YouTuber, usually plays GTA roleplay and also PUBG PC, and sometimes does a few Valorant streamer invitational. And for the third person, we got Ankkita here. She's also a YouTuber and mostly play PUBG, so I'm hoping to see a little bit more better action coming in from Ankkita in the last round after this. And last but not least, we got Ish7 also did show us some action here from yesterday on Valorant, but today on PUBG PC, we still haven't seen any good shot or any plays from H7, but he is the only streamer on Facebook here, so do not forget to check his Facebook out, h7.official. He usually streams CSGO, Valorant, and also play competitively for CSGO team for Bangladesh called Zeus Saber Esport. I'm wondering actually, this Zeus Saber Esport is actually the one that he plays previously compared to the one that he's playing now.
Well, it might be here, but at the same time, East 7 is the team from Bangladesh. So at the same time here,
Zeus Saber Esport
he's
is from
going to
Bangladesh.
be showing up some pride here. And the rest of the streamers here is actually from India, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, map 3 on its way here, and the map of Erangel, game number 3. You can see the flight path is going to be coming in from the southeast corner of the map, heading all the way towards the northwest section, pausing towards the outskirts of Zarki. And will we see a Pochinki drop fight potentially? Are we gonna see it though, Corey?
Military. It seems like two team is dropping into the military. Team RC gonna go head to head against Underground Gaming to try to contest for the territory on military. And then for the next one, we also see Team Gabu Esport is gonna be taking Milta without any contest here. They are the only team that is able to safely land there. And then, if I'm not mistaken, team what's number is it? Team Red Zone, is it? Is going for the Georgia.
Yeah, it seems to me they are going towards towards Georgia Pool. But as of now, nothing much is happening here. But we are going to be paying attention to Team 7 later on here because they're dropping to the outskirts of Pochinki. But from the front here, Manic Ben, they almost got that clutch against Zeus Saber Esports here, and they are going to be dropping in as well. But streamer team, they're thinking about dropping towards prison, but guess what? There is a team in prison here. Gorilla Army is going to prison. It's the Gorilla going banana soon. But will they be able to lose some loot here? Because right now they're out in the middle of nowhere. We saw vehicles coming in, and fortunately for them, Ankkita finds a Dacia. So they are going to be rotating, but where? That's going to be the question here. But seems to me, as of now, Zeus Saber Esports, they're going to be prioritizing on taking vehicles first and then heading towards Pochinki to loot here. So that's going to be a ballsy move, but it seems to me it's worked out for them.
Wow, and it seems like for the streamer zone, they're quite split up. But neither of them having a proper location to loot here. Yes, they do have a vehicle trying to make a rotation. I think probably towards Yesnaya. But it seems like no, they're gonna try to group up towards somewhere not off farm here.
Yep. And speaking of which here, Team 9 in military base here, Team RC going up against Underground Gaming. Underground Gaming did pick a huge round in game number 1 with 12 kills in the kill leaderboard here, but this time they might go in for some pain early aggression here. Some one-on-one team fight action is going to be on its way. They have to loot a little bit quickly here. Is it going to be happening anytime soon here, Karaguri?
It seems like as of now, Team RC is probably gonna try to regroup toward the northeast side of the military, while the Underground Gaming, they already secure a vehicle and probably gonna try to disengage from fighting against Team RC. It seems like they're trying to avoid early game engagement here.
Yeah, that's going to be a spot play here, but as of now, they're taking the mid control of the circle here. The circle may end up between the main islands itself, or maybe even military island here. So gatekeeping the bridge is going to be an advantage here. Fortunately for Max, he's got a lot of bullets to work with here. So spraying down a vehicle, taking the loot for himself is going to be an important factor for Team 12, and they're going to be completely dodging Team RC. Whereas early on, we did see Team RC, they were hesitant to go in for the attack, considering that they only have a couple of first aids, and some of them might not even have first aids as well. So as of now, Team 12 definitely had the longer stick on the short end, just because they dropped into the main sites of military island as well. Sea Apartments has a huge variety of loots to begin with, and fortunately for them, they will loot out most of it compared to what Team 9 was given in that situation.
And it seems like Team Underground Gaming is gonna set up a roadblock here, but here's coming some action for Zeusburg Esport. Receive a lot of damage for B-Joy here, and if you're not mistaken, they are fighting against Gabu. No, I'm sorry, they're fighting against the first place. Team Placid here. Gonna go engage again the Zeusburg Esport here. Have to be careful, because I think this is another rematch for these two teams. I'm not sure if there's any grudges between these two teams.
Yeah, somehow 3 times in a row they've got rematches after rematch, but at the same time it seems like Team Placid they're just attracted to each other's here, and they have to find a way to actually win this fight, because that rematch so far has not been successful yet, as Team Azul Saber Esports has been victorious here, and now seems to me they will pick up Walnut Mine again here, and Azul Saber Esports is not gonna be. Oh, sorry, is gonna be very happy about this here because that's gonna be a freebie. Whereas Team Placid will ditch Walnut Mine by himself. So throwing for a couple pop nades there, but unfortunately doesn't connect. Here's thinking about an M24 shot, doesn't connect here, hoping to pop a couple hits, but not gonna be able to ditch it out. But still, Walnut Mine is pretty much down for this game.
Gonna be abandoned by his team. Again, we see every single time Team Placid gonna pass off again. Team Zizabeth Esport, they will take the decision to just back off. They know they couldn't take this fight, so it's a better choice just to avoid the team fight and also try to go find another team to fight.
Zoo Saber Esports here. Gonna be pretty happy about this. 2 kills right off the bat. Very consistent run. And hopefully they'll have a final finishing chicken dinner here. Because so far, dominant performance from both games. And the last game so far, will they be able to scare the chicken dinner? Because currently there are teams looking for 2 chicken dinners. And one of it is gonna be Underground Gaming right now. Right on screen on Team 12. And you can see Team Max 10 going to be camping the bridge. A very common playstyle coming from the Indian scene as well. Same for PUBG Mobile, same for PUBG PC. They love camping on the bridge, and it's worked out ever since. And it seems to be a relatively same meta, but as of now, we will see the first victim. Arab Zihad, he needs to be careful. T-Max, he might get sprayed out. Oh, look at this, the vehicle is pretty much going to be blown out. Will he blow it up? TX goes for his win. Can he run it over? Doesn't even need to. That's gotta be the first win. Arab Zihad, the first victim in the hands of T-Max. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Bye-bye, friend.
Thank you for the delivery. Please come again next time.
That is gonna be the best FedEx delivery ever, or DHL, or whatever delivery services is available to in your region. I'm not sure. Or Skynet, or in Malay, Danzo.
What was it, Danzo?
Danzo. Yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Aorus and Nvidia is gonna be mad at us because we're calling out their brands. But in Malaysia, it's Post Laju. Postman, thank you for the loot. Thank you for your service. Your service will be honored in the map. Never mind. Let's not go too far, currently.
Closing in. It seems there is a few teams that is trying to tank the circle as of now, but we can see Team Infinite Gaming managed to knock down 2 people from team number 6, which is Panda Gaming. Not a favorable situation as of now, but Team 8, Team Infinite Gaming, one of the members has already been destroyed by the Underground Gaming. They have to play this more carefully. They couldn't really commit to a full team fight, but it seems like after hitting those shots, Manic Man is coming into the Primos. Yep, coming into the Prismos, trying to find where is Infinite Gaming shot from.
Yep, it's going to be quite far as well. It's a relatively long shot here. 3 times go up on towards house here with the SKS is not going to be the most ideal situation. However, Karakuri here, let's bring it back a little bit recap from the map here. It seems to me the circle is kind of centralized towards the western side of the bridge, and we already saw 2 teams already gatekeeping both ends of the bridge here. So, and unfortunately to say, Underground Gaming being one of the teams to actually get a successful victim right there. So this is going to be a tough fight for any teams trying to make their way in towards the circle, or the military side of the circle, if the circle hits there. But as of now, Team 2...
Lucy got
what is he doing there? What is he doing there?
I'm not sure why did he go there alone and easy kill. Go in between the 2 teams of Team 8 and also Team 2. And now we can see that Manic Man and also Team Infinite Gaming is firing it off. Shot is being fired, but no knockdown between these 2 teams as of now. Salman is being tapped once. Gonna fall back into the cover as of now.
Oh, this is going to be really tough here for Team Inferno Gaming, considering that they have both the UAZs and Buggy's tire popped by Salman. They need to disengage this fight, and unfortunately to say, there is no boats around Primos if they want to rotate towards the military side of the base. But as you can see, Salman, they're already denying vehicles as well. Look at this, shots are coming in, but Zuxin will reply with the M24 shot. What a beautiful one indeed. But Salmon making word and denying all the vehicles away from Inferno Gaming. And Team 2, now House, he needs to figure a way to go in for the flank because right now, one of the mans are down. And can they revive here? And House, he's looking for pickoffs here, but can they pick any? Because currently, Team 8, they're trapped. Can they survive this? Because the boat is down and he's throwing smoke. Salmon will disengage from this fight. He's out in the open. They know he's there, but he wants to save his teammate. Hardwell, so far off, getting picked off, and I can see another smoke being baited out as well. Utilities are coming in, but drop, dead, repeat will get picked out from House. Like I said, from the flank, a beautiful setup here coming from Manic Man.
And now, Team Infinite Gaming down to the last 2 members. They still have no vehicles, no way out. It's being blocked by the Manic Man. I'm not sure. Yep, it seems like Hardwell is gonna be successfully saved here by his teammate here. And as of now, they are trying to go toward the circle.
And look at this, Karakuri. The circle is actually much more favorable towards Military Island here. TM Titan and also Team Underground Gaming already gatekeeping the bridges themselves. So all these teams up north, especially Team Placid right now on screen, without Walnut Mine ahead here, they have to figure a way to rotate the circle because now with their UAZs especially damaged as well, they're getting a lot of fire coming from the streamer team as well. And the streamer team, they're actually replying this year, Team 16.
And it seems like Team Placid is gonna back off, and here's come some gatekeeping action delivery. Oh, Manic Man managed to destroy Showdown from the Infinite Gaming, but will take a headshot from number 15, TM Titan. A sneaky shot there.
Crazy 8 with a shot there. Overpeak that gets punished from Ditchon and Fierce, and now Bejoy, he's gonna secure the kill points for the team, but as of now, Ditchon's down for the count. Can he go for a spray? Bejoy goes for a side step, but gets taken down from Juki, bro. It's all up on Instinct to clutch his way through, but looks like they will not be able to clutch this as the top tier contender will fall on 15th place, getting shut down by TM Titan. Oh, that's gonna be an unfortunate event there, Karakuri. Did not expect that to happen. But look at this. The map is coming in. The teams tanking the circle are running in towards the zone as well. We see boats being picked up as well. But Team 2, they took this fight rather long. 16, where are you looking? Oh no, that small accident will pay for your life. As guess what? Someone gets the kill, gets the loot, and that's going to be a delivery bike for him.
Yep, and they're definitely going to give a higher chance towards the previous winner chicken dinner, Gabu Esport, and also the team Red Zone to catch up with the points against the Zeusabus Esport. Definitely not a good round for them this time around.
And this time,
and I'm watching for the streamer team, managing to get a kill, but
they're playing on the edge of the northern section of the circle here. Are they going to drive it into the ocean? I think they're thinking about it here. They have to. They have to figure a way here. They need to find the right angle. Seems to be they're going to be... Nope. Okay, they're going to be camping their way through. But as of now, Placid, on the other end of this cliff, they are going to be scouting them out here. But there's so many people. That team-man, he's looking for the headshots. He's waiting. He knows there's so many people. Guys, calling in the cavalry. Come, let's fight this fight here. And you can see boosts are coming in and they want to fight this. They have an MK14, Mini 14s as well. So they're going to apply a lot of pressure here. But seems to me the streamer teams will be hiding on the cracks of the cliff for now.
Ankkita, time to take a peek. Can she spot the Placid team just beside them? It seems that the shot has already been fired toward the streamer team. Are they going to choose to engage? Ankkita is still outside of the vehicle. Spotted Dante, man. Shot doesn't connect. They're gonna build.
They have to build. They have to build. Like, but at the same time, where do they go? It seems to me they might consider going for the push. Moving the Dacia. Taps are coming in. Dante, man. Will move there, but at the same time, they're still deciding. Here comes the taps as well. Huge one from Dante, man. Takes down Mallika. Quick taps there. And now the streamer team will immediately abandon ship and run away. Goodbye, Mallika. Feels bad for her. But at the same time, where can they run? There is not much circle to work with. Seems to me they are going to be running onto the shoreline. Wolfie guy, they're thinking what they're doing here as they are going to be proning on the edges of the cliff. But seems to me he might scout it out. Hello, Wolfie guy. Free shots all the way through. He gets one. Ankkita might be next. Gets tapped as well. Wolfie guy shuts him down. It's all Ankkita, the gunshot. He's so low. Can he run? Here comes the tap. Gunshot. He's making an escape. The great escape. The sprays are coming. Taps him as well. It's 1 HP. Will he survive? Wolfie guy. No, show mercy. But Gunshot will survive with only a barely of HP left. Oh my goodness, Karakuri.
Yep, they tried their best to avoid that fight, but Team Placid is not letting them go that easily. And it's all up to Gunshot. And you see Team Placid is still trying to get Gunshot here, not letting him try to go towards the other side. And Team Placid will be getting this bot all to themselves, will be their way on trying to get towards the opposite island here.
Yeah, that is just so unfortunate for them. But at the same time, it's all up to Big Daddy Gunshot to clutch his way through. However, on the kill feeds as well, we see teams after teams taking a lot of gunfights happen as well. Same goes for Team 14, who fell off a little bit short. But now, from the perspectives of Team number 10, which is Zeus X, going to be going head to head against Gabru Esports. Hades getting sprayed down here with the 3 times barrel. Insane recoil control coming from Ramit Paul.
Yep, Zeus X already managed to kill 5 point. As of now, we'll have to fail. Whoop, tires have been popped. He needs to abandon vehicles now. Oh no! Oh no! Again with a suicide coming in for
Why?
the
Zeus X! The suicide curse is there! Number 10, not once but twice in a row. Oh, feels bad moment right there, Karakuri. Oh no. Can I get a feels bad in chat?
I don't know. Alright. Steam for the map. Team Placid using the boat, trying to get to the shoreline here. But also on the side, Team Gunshot is swimming all the way towards the other side. So hopefully he didn't get noticed by the team that is doing the gatekeeping towards the beaches side here.
It's gonna be unfortunate here for him. Let's just hope he doesn't end up like Rose from Titanic here. Is he gonna be like Rose from Titanic, or is he gonna be like Leonardo DiCaprio, also known as Jack Dawson? Is he gonna be the one at fault? But at the same time, we're gonna be taking a little bit of a technical difficulties here. It seems to be there is some kind of a graphical error here, but we are gonna be going in towards the game very shortly. But seems to me production is gonna be on its way. But still, at the same time, Karakuri, Gunshot's gonna be the one-man army as of now. He's down to the last guy, and he's gonna try his best to make his way into his final circle. And the game is on its way as well, Karakuri.
I'm definitely rooting for Gunshot. Hopefully, he can get some few points here, and I'm guessing that he's gonna be playing a sneaky here on trying to avoid fights wherever the team is shot is hurt from. Probably gonna avoid that pathway, but. Looking at the third round as of now, Team Placid is definitely performing very nicely. I'm not sure what happened towards the Underground Gaming after the roadblock on the bridge just now. We didn't really see a lot of action or a lot of screen time for them. So I'm trying to catch up with what happened with the team. But regardless, we can see that also the Zuzaba Esport, if I'm not mistaken, being punished, being destroyed just now wasn't really a good situation for them.
Yeah. We could actually see partially of the mini map as well that Placid and also Team 7 Placid and also I believe it was Gunshot as well. They have to make in towards the military island itself here by swimming. So they are going to be open fields and open freeing targets towards the shoreline. So I'm a little bit worried for them, but at the same time, we're not sure how the game is going here. We're still waiting on production to actually figure out the spectator spot here.
And from the last shot of the minimap just now, we can see that Rev Necosis is also swimming, if I'm not mistaken, swimming towards the beach side also. But that is on the west side of the beach. But on that side is already being occupied by the Manic Man. I'm not sure if Rev Necosis, the last remaining member, will be managed to reach the safe the safety side or not. And also for the Gabu Esport, also trying to get into the circle, and the only team that already managed for getting into the circle as of now from the last screenshot is iHack
Mm-hmm.
and Team RC
Mm-hmm.
and also Underground Gaming. Yeah, Underground doing well.
Yeah, we're back into the game again. Sorry for the difficulties here, but at the same time, we're down to the last 6 teams here. Which teams are available? Because as of now, RC is going to be on the northern section of the map here. What happened to Gunshot? Gunshot is still alive. Let's take a look at where Gunshot is. Where's Gunshot? Let's see. Where is Gunshot? Okay, he's
Oh,
somewhere.
that's
Okay, he
right.
made it alive. He's making it work for the team. The streamer team is alive. Big Daddy Gunshot, top 6, finally. 20 minutes in the game. Can he survive? He's got a loot crit just past him here, but doesn't have level 3 helmets to work with. He's gonna find a shack and just duck his way and for safety, but can he get the chicken dinner? Gunshots are coming in. RC on the northern section of the map here, but on the kill feed, we see Psycho Gaming taking a shot in. Knocks down 0 kills, but the kill was stolen by Roy coming from Gabru Esports. So Gabru Esports is going to be in the running for the chicken dinner for themselves. Can they get 2 chicken dinners in a row with 3 players in the game so far? And they are in the top 6. But off the kill feed, we see Erangel as well, going for a shot into his team red zone. Also contesting for a double chicken dinner. And it might happen here. If they get a double chicken dinners, they will overtake Zeus Saber's esports score. And it seems to be that's going to be the game plan as of now. iHack, team number 3. As of now, Erangel engaging against Team Red Zone. Smokes are coming in. And Copper Gear is just snaking in the bathroom, you know?
Ooh,
And,
nice.
a huge nade. Huge Kobe there. Knocks Sniff and Bobby. Bobby gets knocked here. Greamy goes for the trade, but at the same time, Erangel with a huge flag. He's trying to find him. Can they see him? Footsteps are coming in on him as well. Can he go for a spray? Yes, he will. He connects the dot and eventually annihilates them. So that will be it for Team Red Zone. No more chances for double chicken dinners. And this is going to be your top 4 teams.
And I think that Gabu Esport is the one with the highest point as of now. Still in the middle of the circle here, trying to get keeping towards the team RC. Team RC, few of the team members is still barely outside of the circle here, trying to find a proper place on trying to hide and to protect themselves going up against the Gabu Esport. But Gabu Esport is definitely not giving them the chance to do so. Crack hat and also back shot here. That looks
Quick
like
picks
Baba
coming in. Quick picks coming in. Unfortunately, say they have the compound, but they're slowly but surely getting surrounded here. But unfortunately, say, guess what, Karakuri? Gunshot has been finally taken down, so that will be it as for him. But at the same time here, Roy trying to make it work, and Baba, as of now, stuck here, getting a lot of suppressive fire coming in from from Team RC. And they're hungry for the chicken dinner. Likewise for Gabru Esports, we left 2 members left alive. In this game, they've got 7 kills up on Team RC.
But Team iHack, the only team with a full 4 members still alive, is playing it safely, not making a lot of noise, letting the rest of the 3 team or trying to wear themselves down before coming in for the team fight. Team RC already managed to rack up 7 kills here, and this is the top 4 team for the 3rd round. Pretty sure there will be a huge boost towards their point as of now.
Yep. And, well, seems to me Crackhead is going to be looking around here, hoping to find a couple of stragglers rotating the zone here. But it's rather a big circle to work with. But Team 9, they will scout out T-Max. As T-Max being last man standing, they found him in the bush. He's getting tagged a lot of damage here. But can he survive? But on the contrary here, Said will get knocked down by Baba from Team 4. And Gabriel Esports, they're hungry for the chicken dinner. Roy going for the taps. Can he go in for the tap? He's almost connects. Red 1 barely survives that, but will be in cover. And now the replies coming in from Baba. Crackhead trying to tap him with the retaliation here. But now, Karakuri, where will the circle be in 15 seconds here? The next phase of circle is going to review himself.
Underground Gaming is trying to play it sneaky, trying to get as much point as he could based on the base point, returning fire towards Team Gabu here, Gabu Esport. And it seems like Gabu Esport need to face off shots coming in from the RC, Underground Gaming, and iHack. Team iHack is still playing it quietly here, very sneaky on just letting those three teams fight each other first. But Gabu Esport, the only team that is inside the circle as of now. I'm sorry. Team iHack is also inside the circle, but just barely. But Team RC being outside, gonna be forced to push it in, but have to depend on Underground Gaming as well on trying to make his way toward the last circle here.
Ooh, this is tough here. They have to go against Gabro Esports, and Gabro Esports, they know they are going to get pushed hard, and you can see suppressive fires are coming in. Fortunately for them, they have iHack on the other side of the mountain providing the assist, so RC is on RC's moves to move in. Fortunately for them, they have the vehicle to work with, and they will go in for the push. Baba, he's gonna be in some trouble. They have two members left from Gabro Esports, so it's all on Team 9's decision here. Team RC, what are they gonna do? Seems to me they are still taking a chill with the UAZ, regrouping here, going for the first 8 heals. Cracked it, forced to try go solo, but you can see suppressive fires coming in. T-Max will get the knock. He will think about finishing it, but unfortunately there's no way he is gonna get saved unless the team crashes him. Seems to be it is gonna be this team. Huge spray down from Baba, and they will crash into Team 4, and now it's going to fight for him and Roy. They will hold the angles properly, but Baba will get knocked from Syed. Crackhead will get finished off as well. Syed will finish from Bakchod, but Roy, last man standing for Gabru Esports, thinking about getting the chicken dinner for the team, but can he do it? But you can see Mollies are coming in, zoning his way through. He's gonna go for a smoke. There's a rush coming in. The Molly saves the day. A clutch from him. Now he's gonna jump out, but he's gonna get flanked as well from behind. No, he's 1 HP. It's chicken dinner, but no, he will go down. And iHack takes opportunity and gets the chicken dinner. Oh my goodness, Gabru Esports almost getting the chicken dinner for himself. Oh my god.
But like we have been seeing how iHack playing it very smartly, letting the other team fight while they just take a chill pill and benefit from the situation the most. And now
That's so fortunate.
Mhm.
But at the same time here, this is going to be the highlights for how Game 3 actually went down. It started off here, we saw a couple of screens here. We saw gatekeeping on towards the bridge cam coming in from Underground Gaming. They got a couple of successful cams coming in, and at the same time here we see Maining Man going head to head against Infernal Gaming up towards Primos, eventually taking each other out into a later stage of zone. But finally, your most favorite team here, Zeus Sabres Esports, they tried to gatekeep their way through. Unfortunately, the victors for that round was none other than TM Titan, which an insane clutch coming in from Pyromancer, I believe. And no, actually it was Jihad, Juki Bro, I think. I think it was Juki Bro that was just ran for a huge clutch and just destroyed them. But at the same time, this Primos fight dragged down too long. They were all tanking the circle, and eventually the one that fell short was none other than Infernal Gaming. And later on the stage of the game here, the streamer team tried to make their way into the circle, but unfortunately they were kind of in a standoff with Placid, with a huge clutch here coming for Wolfie Guy, taking not one, but two people from the side of the streamer team, and Gunshot getting clapped as well and forcing him to actually do this final circle solo.
I mean, it was quite an easy shot for Wolfie Guy. The streamer team didn't really have any cover. They have Dacia, but it's not really a fast moving vehicle, and it's quite easy for the enemy to shot them slowly, but for sure will hit without. Here we can see Team Zeus X again with the Suicide Squad.
Yep. And eventually, as the circle progressed here, with down to 6 kills here, we saw a couple of huge rounds coming in from iHack here. They won that engagements up north, taking down the guys from Team Red Zone here with a big clutch here from Archangel. Immediately go for the spray down, eliminating them, surviving to the end. After they won their fight, pretty much the southern side of the circle is pretty much clear wins from them, and all they had to do is wait this out. As you can see, the teams were struggling to make it in the circle, especially for Team RC. And fortunately for them, all they had to worry about was T-Max, who was pretty much the last solo player coming in from Underground Gaming. But despite that, nevertheless, they still had a great round. The Molotov clutch in the bathroom, taking not one but two members, burning them all alive. Like the Molotov toss, closing the door, did so much damage, clutching his way through. But unfortunately to say, just it wasn't enough. But nevertheless, here we're gonna be calculating the scores for map number 3, and then we'll show you who is gonna be the winner of all three matches here. The team with the highest score, so it's gonna be close actually here. And
Mm-hmm.
I will. I'm pretty sure the chat and myself were rooting for Zeus Saber Esports, but due to the performance in the last game, they were one of the teams that got too soon early. Just
Mm-hmm.
made it a little bit sad because their spot right now might be up for contention.
I mean, since they were admitted quite early, they didn't really get any point. I'm not sure whether they even get a kill just now. I don't think they did even get any kill just now for Jusable Esport, and thus giving a huge chance for Team Red Zone as well as Gabu Esport to catch up, because these two teams, the one that have won the first round and also the second round, definitely the closest point on catching up with the Jusable Esport. And based on the result from the third round just now, pretty sure I'm pretty sure that Gabu Esport is the one that will be taking the win. But regardless, anyhow, we need to wait on the official scoreboard to really see who will take the win.
Yep, before we announce the scoreboard as well, for those of you watching on streams as well, whatever platform, please do drop down in the comments here for any questions you want to ask your favorite streamers here, because we're going to be having our streamer interview very shortly here between Ankkita, Gunshot, Mallika, and also Ish7. We're going to have them on board with interview as well. Come down to the YouTube page of Aorus India, where we are currently live right now with several platforms, but we will be picking comments coming in from Aurus India's YouTube page. Uh, and drop down in the comments here. Who do you want us to talk to here? What kind of questions do you want to ask from Ankkita, Gunshot, Mallika, and Ish7? Of course, no trolls allowed. No trolls allowed. We will not be asking troll questions. And maybe just for fun. But for those of you, please drop down comments now. Now's the time here. We will be picking a couple of questions from you guys, and we will start asking them who do you guys want to talk to, and later on we will have them on board for the interview. But as of now, the scores are going to be calculated here. Karakuri, what do you want to ask the? If you given a chance here, what kind of questions will you ask the streamers yourself?
I mean, first of all, of course, I want to ask them, is the result that we have seen today is the result that they hope to get? I mean, we definitely see that they try to change it up their strategy over time, but it didn't really benefit them. And even though the Lazuka, we can see that Gunshot finally managed to bring in some points for them, but I'm pretty sure they were hoping for some more. But I want to know coming in from their own perspective.
Yeah, I'm looking forward here. I'm pretty sure they had a lot of fun in that final few matches here because they was trying so hard. But that's the thing, right? That's the thing about playing against experienced teams. It's not exactly here. Playing on screams, playing on competitive is different than your usual ranked games. Play style is completely different. I'm pretty sure a lot of people knows that, but they are the one first-hand experiencing here. So I'm like to see what kind of feelings that's running through their minds here. But
Mm-hmm.
Karakuri, and we have to like share a few thoughts as well, because based on right now on the scores, in my mind I have either Underground Gaming has a chance, Zeus Sabers has a chance, Gabru Esports has a chance, maybe Placid as well, Inferno Gaming, or maybe even Team RC might stand a chance to actually contest for the top spot. And I'm not exactly sure who takes it though, because we almost got a team getting two chicken dinners in a row. So this is gonna be a close, tight one between all these teams up for contesting for the eventually overall score on who the best team is for the Aura South Asia Cup Streamer Showdown.
I mean, as of now, I don't think we'll be seeing this with Esport will be
Maybe it
the
might happen because they had two strong performances though.
too strong performance, but based on the last result, it was only a 5 point difference compared towards to Gabriel Esport. And pretty sure Gabriel Esport, after getting the second place just now with the placement point, is already enough to overtake that, not calculating together as well as with the kill point. I'm pretty sure they already leave Zuckerberg Esport in the dust in terms of the overall points. But again, we need to wait for the total overall score just to confirm that. And but not forgetting, if we're gonna talk about the close contestant here, also we need to look out for Team Red Zone, Underground Gaming. These two teams has been getting a lot of kill. Not to forget Team Red Zone is also close on catching up with the Zuckerberg Esport based on the last
Hmm.
round just now.
Hmm.
But also we
And
really need to see depending on the total point after this.
yeah, it's gonna be a close one here. And streamer teams, unfortunately, say I would like to see how their performance as well, because there was a huge comeback coming from Gunshot, making it to the top 6 or top 5, I believe. So that's gonna be earn them a little bit of points here. But hopefully, it's gonna be a fun game when we interview them here, because I'm pretty sure they had some really awkward moments. Because I want to hear all their story playing the 3 games here.
Mm-hmm.
But as of now, we have the map 3 scoreboard right now up on screen. But as you can see, map 3 scoreboard, I hack with the chicken dinner and 6 kills will secure themselves 16 points. Team RC on the second place here with 8 kills will secure themselves 13 points plus the placement points, of course. Underground Gaming on the third place here with 8 kills, 12 points. Gabru Esports on fourth place here with 5 kills and 11 points despite getting a top 2. Manic Man will be on the 5th place here with 5 kills and 6 points. Zeus X will be on the 6th place here with 5 kills and 5 points. Team Placid will have 7th place here with 3 kills and 4 points. Team TM Titan with the huge round uh against Zoo Saber Esports here will be on the 8th place here with 4 kills and 4 points. Streamer team will make their way in towards 9th place with 3 points from placements here, thanks to the help of Gunshot, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And 10th place will be Zoo Sabers Esports with 3 kills, will secure himself 3 points. Team Red Zone will be on the 11th place here with 0 kills and 2 points. Inferno Gaming will have 12th place here with 2 points and 2 kills. Panda Gaming will have 13th place with 1 point. Rev Necrosis will be on 14th place with 0 points. Gorilla Army as well will have 0 points. And in their rivals, because they're not going to be playing, they will be on last place.
Mm-hmm. So this is the total score for the map 3 just now. And now let's look at the total score for the whole all 3 maps here on deciding who will be the winner. And for the winner will be Zusaber's Esport here with 20 kills and the total score of 31. And for the second place, we got Gabo Esport just 1 point away from tying up with the Zusaberg Esport IC baby. 30, 31, just 1 point away. But regardless, anyhow, Zusaberg Esport, even though eliminated quite early, they managed to wake up enough kill point to make up to go against the placement point that has been waking up by the Gabu Esport and also Underground Gaming.
That was a really close call there. Consistency is key, but falling not far behind is Gabru Esports here, despite a top 2 finish. Lacking in the kill department, you will secure themselves second place with 30 points. Congratulations for them, because they also got the chicken dinner. Underground Gaming, very strong performance here, being the only team with the highest kill volume in the entire game without any chicken dinners, will be on the third place here with 29 points. Team Red Zone, despite having a chicken dinner here with 10 kills, will be on the fourth place here, will have 25 points. Team RC on the fifth place here with 15 kills, 24 points. iHack on sixth place here with 11 kills and 22 points. Team Placid will be on the seventh place here. They tried their best, but unfortunately from game one's performance here took a toll. Eventually will fall themselves into the seventh place here with 15 kills and 19 points. A great comeback for them. Manic Man on the 8th place here with 11 kills and 18 points. Zeus X will be on the 9th place here with 13 kills and 16 points. Rev Necrosis on the 10th place here with 6 kills and 12 points. TM Titan on the 11th place here with 9 kills and 11 points. Panda Gaming will be on the 12th place here with 4 kills and 4 points. Inferno Gaming will be on the 13th place here with 4 kills and 4 points. And guess what? Streamer team will make it towards the 14th place here with 0 kills. Despite that, will earn themselves 3 points. Unfortunately, say for Gorilla Army, they have earned themselves no kills and no placement points, followed by Indian Rivals, which is not included just because they're not playing in all 3 maps. So, nevertheless, streamer team, they definitely beat one team.
Well, basically two team there.
Yeah, and for those of you who want to talk to our streamers here, be sure to drop down comments here, because we are going to be taking a short break very shortly in 2 minutes, and right after that we're going to be having your favorite streamers on call with us, and this is the time to spam your comments here and on the chat here. What kind of questions you guys want to be asking us here? It could be from Ankkita, it could be from Gunshot, Mallika, and also Ish7 here, and we'll be dropping comments down as well on towards the YouTube page for Aorus India. So come down the page right now, and we will be jumping into a short interview with them. We'll be asking a couple questions here from them. So be sure to get your questions ready and spam it on the YouTube channel right now. But for now, that is the Aorus South Asia Cup Streamer Showdown, brought to you and sponsored by Aorus and NVIDIA GeForce. My name is ICBaby12, and he is Karakuri. We're going to see you in 2 minutes with your favorite streamers. So be here. And welcome back to the Aorus South Asia Cup here streamer showdown. We have a couple of special guests for you guys. We promised this early on here today. We have Mallika, Gunshot, Ankkita, and also Ish7 on call with us here. But before that, enough of introductions between me and Karakuri. We would like to have our first guest here to say hello here. But starting off here, Mallika, could you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Mallika. I'm apparently a gamer girl now. I started out with commentary, but I'm trying to switch to gaming and streaming because this community seems interesting to me, and I'm so excited to be learning and playing with other interesting streamers like the ones we played with today. And I'm thankful to Aorus for giving me this opportunity to do this.
Well, there's a lot of questions I'm going to be asking you later on, Mallika, here.
Yes.
But before that, I'm going to pass to the baton towards Gunshot here. Introduce yourself, Gunshot.
Hi, my name is Gunshot. I play video games for a living, and I make music too. That's it. It's pretty short. It's pretty short.
I'm still waiting for your music show off, from yesterday. I'm still waiting for you to flex from yesterday here. You did a couple cover videos here. I'm still looking for you. Are you going to be flexing it today for us?
No. Maybe.
Maybe. Ooh, okay. I'll wait for it here. Of course, for those of you watching at home, be sure to comment in the comments here because we are going to be asking questions for Mallika, Gunshot, Ankkita, and Ish7 right now. So drop it in the comments and we will select a few questions and we'll be asking them on your behalf. But before that, let's pass it to Ankkita. Could you introduce yourself?
What's up? I'm Ankkita, the chick who was like absolutely killing it in COD day before yesterday. Same person.
All right, very short, very simple. We did interview her earlier on.
Yep.
We had a couple interesting questions 2 days ago. And next up, could you pass it to Ish7? Welcome back, Ish7.
Yes, my name is Ishtiaque. I'm a CSGO player and streamer from Zuserbergs. I play CSGO competitively.
Just a quick question here. Is the Zeus Saber Esports the same one that actually tops
Yes.
the leaderboard?
Yeah, yes.
Wow. Oh, congrats. Your team won. Dominated, man.
Yeah,
Congrats.
they're good. They're good in PUBG. Always
Kar-
dominated the scenes.
Nice. Karakuri, do you have a few things now?
He couldn't we
I-
team up? What? You should have told
Wait,
us
what? Team
before. What?
What?
Wow.
That sounds like a good plan. You guys should have done that, Since it's a fun
Yeah.
match. It
I mean,
sounded like a
it
good plan.
I mean, you could have, behind the scene asking them. I mean, if you find out, just avoid us. Just let us leave.
No, it's,
Now we know who to blame now. It's Ish7's fault for not telling the team now.
Yeah.
no.
but
That's what I
anyhow-
was scared for.
Why? Why were you scared for?
Like we had an inside mole giving out information. Now I know what that was.
Karakuri.
The first question from the chat here from RBJet for Ankkita. What was the first game that hooked you up? Like the game you played so much that even you were playing it in dream? Wow.
PUBG. This was the game.
Okay.
Back when I knew how to play it.
So now when we talk about the dream, right? Now we're talking about real life scenario. In these 3 matches here, I saw you guys struggle in the first map, correct? And then second game, you guys decided to take a long turn by tanking the circle. And then out of nowhere, I don't know what happened. Gunshot died. How did that happen?
My game lagged. My game crashed.
Oh.
And I was
Such a bad
reconnecting,
timing.
and as soon as I reconnected, it says you.
Yeah, he
finally
died in the
killed.
zone.
It ends in the zone.
Ouch. That's just unfortunate here. Because I thought you guys tanked the circle too much without utilities. So that's actually what happened here.
No.
No, I
We
had
had like a ton
utilities.
of healings and everything, but his game crashed and we had like absolutely no team coordination. So we sort of
Yeah.
just died.
So could you guys share me your experience of playing in this show match? Because this is more like a competitive setting rather than a public PUBG game here. So what do you guys share as your experience here? How do you guys think that the game went for you guys?
Well,
Okay,
I-
let's start with Mallika, considering that she's just recently come into the gaming scene here. What do you think, Mallika?
yeah, I think it was intense and it was scary since this is like my second tournament. So it was
What? it's a fun game. How can it be scary? You're making it sound like gaming is a scary game, a
No,
horror
no,
movie now.
game isn't scary, but it's scary when there's like a ton of pressure on you to play. I mean, yeah.
Okay. Well, there is before I go into the comments coming from chat here, there's a couple of questions I want to ask you first, Mallika. First things first, you've previously not from the gaming community, correct?
Yes.
So what made you decide to step into the gaming community?
So I'll tell you the honest story. I joined
Yes,
Discord
please.
a couple months back,
Okay.
and my online friends bullied me into getting a PC. So I'm here now, and ever since I've started playing, it seems so interesting to me, and I desperately want to get better at it, and that's what's keeping me going.
Wow. How long was this?
This was, I think, 2 months ago.
Wow, recently new. So a new game. So just a quick question: is this your first time touching games?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've played in the past. I used to play on my Xbox and PS, but this is my first time playing on a PC setup.
That's a pretty good here. Being bullied your friends into getting a PC. I wish I have good friends who would just do that to me too, because
Yeah.
sometimes friends can be bad influence, but I'm telling you, getting a PC is definitely not a bad influence. You need it for your work.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We do see a couple questions coming in. Sorry, I'm gonna pass it on towards Gunshot here. There is a question coming in for you. I can't remember the name for that guy, but he did say that he's asking when is. Oh, sorry, it's from Hitesh Kumar. When is your new song coming out?
Probably like the next week. You guys should be able to hear something. I have like a whole EP coming out. So it has like 7 or 8 songs.
Okay, that's 7 and 8 songs. So it's not too much to ask for you to tease a couple of songs before. Like now, is it possible?
No, because
I'm pretty sure really want to see it.
Wait, let me see if I can find something like that's not explicit.
Go ahead, man. No, I think we're all good. If anything happens, don't blame me. It's and we won't blame you. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
You blame me. I know that.
No. Because at the end of the day, it's your video. It's your music, man. We cannot judge your music for being explicit. It's just life, man. I guess.
Yeah, but that's why like I don't want to be explicit on like a brand's stream. That's the whole point.
Oh, fair enough. Come on. Give me something. Come on. Okay. While we wait for you to prepare, I'm gonna ask another question here. Apparently, there is a question coming in from Abi9AV. Ask Mallika how is she feeling that she's into this industry and how's the exposure?
I think it's really interesting. Everybody's been nice to me. Every streamer I've reached out to yet teach me and play with me and help me grow in the community. They've been really nice to me. So I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to growing more in this.
Okay. This is a question from Avalon Gaming here. I'm gonna ask Ish7. Ish7,
Yes.
don't lie to me, yeah.
Okay.
Because you cannot lie. Sometimes when there's ladies around, we gotta be the gentleman, and sometimes we say the we gotta say nice things, right? Okay.
Yes.
So we can't say bad things about them all the time. But this is a really tough question. Okay.
Okay.
Out of 4 you guys, who was the in-game leader?
No one actually.
That was where we
Are you
went wrong.
are you
That-
sure?
Yes, that's why
I'd say Gunshot, but we were all
No,
all over the place.
everyone is talking really less, so it's really hard to play a game because I always talk with the team in CS:GO and PUBG, so it's very hard to control.
I like that you're just keeping it quiet here because we all know ladies are the true boss here in the relationship. We all know that. So I like that you're just keeping quiet. So now we know it's either Mallika or maybe even Ankkita now. So I get it. I feel you. Don't worry about it. Each 7, I got your back. It's me and you talking right now. They can't hear us. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I got your back. Each 7, I got your back.
Thank you.
So next question here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna pull you guys back. Okay, I pulled each seven back. I'm now pulling you guys back here. Karakuri, what's the next question for your for our famous streamers?
All right, the next question will be going for Ankkita here. The question from Abhijit. Abhijit, why is Ankkita named Maharani Queen in English IGN?
Why is my in-game name Maharani? Because I'm a queen. That's why.
That's straightforward, man. Karakuri, you're from Malaysia. Maharani is also a Malay word, bro.
What does that mean? What is
Really?
it?
Sayangla.
Why?
Hey, no, wait, stop.
Wait.
Yeah.
Let me quickly Google
If
it.
not mistaken, Permaisuri
Why
is
are
one,
you
but
googling? Isn't
I'm googling it, so I'm just double checking my facts.
Googling.
What?
I'm not-
Okay.
because I remember it's Queen as well.
I'm not sure. It's close to that word, but I'm not really sure if that's the right one.
Yes, it is. It is. It is.
Oh, okay.
Raja Perempuan. So it has two meaning. It's an olden word for BM. Maharani is also queen in BM.
Oh,
Ah.
You see, Karakuri, I'm
See?
more Malay than you, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bro, I had one Malay friend. The only thing I know is Sayangla.
What?
Sayang lah.
Yeah, Sayangla.
Sayanglah.
Love. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Next one. Okay, this one is gonna be tough. Who do I ask this here? What? Okay. I'm not sure how you guys gonna answer this here. Ankkita, Gunshot, Mallika, Ish. Who wants to
Yes.
answer this? Where do you guys see Indian gaming community in 5 years? Who wants to answer this?
I think this is a question like people ask in every interview ever, and everybody always has the same answer that it's literally just starting out right now, you know. So there's a long way for us to go.
Wow.
So I think in 5 years, if we keep going on like the same track that we're headed in right now, it should ideally be like a really big thing, and we should boom.
Well, it's funny that you say it's just starting out because, from my experience, I've started my casting career as a host at the MC, as a caster, as a gamer 6 years ago, and guess what? I started my esports career casting an Indian tournament in India for Dota too. So it was 6 years ago, and you're telling me now it's
But
still starting
those
up. So what's the story?
they're not on like a really, really, really large scale, right? If you
yes,
think
of
about
course.
it, they're not really on a large scale. But right now, we are having tournaments for like different games and on like a really large scale. And we're just starting out. So I think in 5 years, it would be a lot more global. I think our, the Indian community would be a lot more global, like reach wise.
I think what she's trying to say is that we have currently we have a limited reach, and with the number of people in the world and in our country, there's a scope to be bigger.
Yep.
Well, considering that you guys have one of the hugest population in the world combined, so it's quite surprising to hear that after 6 years it's still starting up. But I'm really glad, this one is just for me. That Aorus is stepping up a platform, slowly building up the community with you guys as well. And from you guys' perspective, you guys are definitely the experts. You guys are the key opinion leaders in this industry as well. How do you think that we can go forward from here?
In
I
terms
think
of
the only way forward would be to keep participating and keeping everyone engaged. Because what I feel is like sometimes people get left out, and if they're not properly engaged, and then they sometimes tend to lose their interest. So I feel like they should be everything should be more engaging towards as a normal viewer and for the gamer as well.
Yeah, and also supporting new talent, and if somebody wants to enter the community, somebody wants to learn more about it, helping them out. I think that is
Okay.
also helpful.
E7, I've not heard from you. What are your thoughts on this?
About gaming.
Yeah, I mean, how's everything progressing for you guys? How do you guys go forward from here?
Actually confused about this.
Yeah, no, I mean, okay. The question basically for me is as a key opinion leader right now, you guys represent your communities, and esports right now is not, like you guys said as well, is kind of small in India itself. So how can you guys, what do you think that can help your community actually get more engaged in esports in general?
Yeah, if they support us, then it will be increase more. Uh, and if they wanted to learn something from the stream, then they will know.
Okay, that's good enough. And here's a couple of personal questions coming in. One from Rohan Verma. What to Ankkita? What color are you going to choose for your hair next time?
Pink.
Still pink, huh?
Yep.
Okay. You do realize I have a pink chair, right?
What?
I'm not even joking. I have a pink chair. It's literally on
You
screen
have a
right
pink
now.
chair? Really? I have a
Yes!
pink chair.
Hey, we got a bro fist. Bro fist.
I just did.
Okay. Now here's a question as well. Could you guys pick a favorite moment in game for you guys? What was the favorite moment for you guys?
Like
Favorite
from
moment.
today, favorite moment
Yes,
today.
from today. Personally, when you guys played the game.
I guess for me,
I
it would
think-
be before jumping when we were on the
Yes,
plane.
yeah,
Pretty good moment.
same thing.
No. I
What
think
happened?
my favorite moment would be when I was running out in the open trying to get to a car and then running back because there were 3 cars running there. Would be like after I got knocked, my teammates tried to run towards me in the open to save me. I think that was really, really nice of them to come and try to do that.
So who
I
was
think
the
that
one
is
that
the
actually
funniest
saved you?
thing that happened.
Nobody
Nobody saved me. I died and then they died and we all died.
Well, for me, my personal favorite moment for you guys when I was watching was that moment in the final game where you guys were at the edge of the circle on the cliff, and there was a team shooting you guys, and you guys just like, oh my god, ran all the way, and I don't know what was their problem. They didn't want to let you guys off the hook. Like, I don't know what was their problem. And they killed you guys. And it was down to Gunshot. And I feel bad for Gunshot because he
that
had to
was just
swim
bad
all the way.
communication on our part. We would have totally gone there if I don't know, maybe we should have just taken a fight. Now that I think about it, maybe we should have just fought. Because we were just trying to run. Maybe we should have fought.
I think
Alright.
the zone was also like rushing, and we were also getting shot at, so that's why we were running, I think.
I think we panicked. I think we were panicking a lot because we've never played together as a team before. And our
Yes.
communications were basically like, like you put a marker, you put a marker. Like, so
Okay, would you guys play together in the near future and collab for streamers? Because I would love to see 4 of you guys collab in something, man.
I've already played with Ankkita once.
yeah, we played Valorant before. I think
Ooh.
we'll play again for sure. I haven't been playing anything for a few days, but yeah, we'll start playing again.
Come on,
Season
Ish 7
two, yeah.
Gunshot. Make it work, man. Come on. I'm trying to help you guys. Come on.
Stop playing
Hello.
PUBG.
No, I
play
did
Dota
add
mostly.
Ishtiaque on Steam as well, so we will probably play together. I'll ask him to teach me CSGO. Ishtiaque, how about that? You'll teach me CSGO?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah? Okay.
Hey.
We'll communicate, okay? We can talk in that.
At least need to talk.
Sounds like a good plan here. Karakuri, do you have any questions here?
A question for H7 because I'm not sure whether are you still playing as a competitively in CS:GO?
Yeah, I'm new in the team in Zeusberg in 3 months ago, at least 3 or 4 months.
But it's only CS:GO or also including PUBG for the professional
No,
team?
only CSGO and stream.
Oh, wow.
So is there any plan for bringing the team to focus on PUBG PC? Because as of today, your your team performance is just insane.
Yeah, they're always dominated the scene in PUBG, and they're famous for the PUBG. They always win in the local tournaments in Bangladesh, so they're a strong team.
Ooh.
Okay, here's a question coming in from Abi9AV to Mallika. What's your favorite game thus far after playing on PC? Okay, never mind. You said you started PC in 2 months, right?
Yeah.
So you played the Xbox, the consoles as well. So
Yeah.
out of your all-time favorite, what is your favorite game?
I think my current favorite would be Valorant. I really like it.
Valorant. Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice. Okay. Now I am going to drop the bomb. So I've given a lot of time to a specific person, and he's been
No,
extremely
no.
quiet. I'm still waiting for that song here. So Gunshot, please hit me,
Bro,
baby.
bro.
Yeah, hit me.
Bro,
Come on.
no, actually, baby, after stream, I'll make you listen to everything, bro.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You gotta tease us some, man. You're gonna be dropping an album in next month. Come on, give me something.
Next
Maybe
week.
give me a line, 2 lines. Something really. Come on. You promised me. Come on. I gave you time, man, brother. Don't do me that, man. From a brother, from another mother in another world. Come on.
I'll give you one of the songs hooks.
Awesome. Yes.
So it's like all in these nights I've been thinking about you. You've been leaving me on red these days. Some days I've been losing my brain. Maybe we can walk another mile.
Hey, that sounds dope. That's rhyme. You've got bars, man. Okay.
Okay, so if it was for explicit, like I could make you hear something more, but like that's cool. I'll make you hear off stream. Don't worry.
All right. So could you give me a date when you're gonna be dropping your exclusive album?
Probably next week. It's called Emotional Wreckage. It deals mostly with heartbreaks, love, and whatever.
Wow.
It's coming out next week.
Yo, Mike. Yo, what? Okay, since you're not gonna be dropping more about that here, we're gonna wait for your new release here. Tell me about your journey on how you made that song come true, man. Like, what you talked about emotional wreckage here. What went down, man? I'm pretty sure all of us
It's not about like anything, because what really happened was I had like mixed feelings about like what was my positioning, all of my position in life, and how things are progressing. So like I released a couple of songs, emotional songs, like before too, and audience were really relating to it. So I thought like if they're relating it to so much, and if they think like this helps them, then why not release the whole EP?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's nice. That sounds like a tough journey you've been through. So I hope that your new song release is gonna be, you're able to send the message across.
Yes, sir.
I hopeful. But yeah, here's a very good question actually. Coming from Blackman. Ish7, we
Yes.
did talk just now. We had a lot of conversation about the India gaming scene. You have not shared me about the Bangladesh gaming scene here. What are your thoughts on that?
Already told you is yesterday, I guess.
Well, that's the thing. That's for yesterday to ask. It's for
That's
today.
for today.
Today is for different thing, different people.
Again, same answer. The PUBG Mobile is best here in Bangladesh.
Good for India that shit's banned now.
So many players
No,
play
it's not.
PUBG Mobile.
No, it's not.
It's kind of sad though. Like one of the biggest YouTubers from India is Soul Moto, and he plays PUBG Mobile, and he's banned, and it's like, what?
PUBG Mobile on mobile is great, but PUBG Mobile on emulator is crap.
Wait, what?
I agree. I agree. You can still play it, but the FPS is just weird. Like
horrible, man.
you're having a 144 monitor and you're playing like 60 FPS on emulator. I feel you.
Hmm.
So do any of you play PUBG Mobile?
Yep.
No,
I play
no, no.
professionally.
PUBG Mobile.
I
Yep.
played on my phone.
Wow.
I've been to ESL Milan too.
Damn. How did that go?
That was pretty good. We qualified from India, and then we went to Milan to play over there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a whole different experience. Like you see, like so before PUBG Mobile, I was playing Call of Duty professionally, and then I was playing Dota professionally.
Mm-hmm.
So like how in Dota, like we have like 5v5, like the whole setup thing, and that we had like literally, it was the first tournament where I saw like 5-10 booths, and all had like those gaming chairs, tables, sleek tables, and then we had a mobile phone. So it's kind of new to me. Instead of a computer, like we have a mobile phone, like, and the whole setup is kind of the same.
Okay. Sounds like really well. That sounds like hardcore competitive right there. And
Yeah, it
seems
was
to
like
me.
really hardcore competitive.
So now, what are you going to be focusing on? Considering now you're in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Right. So what games are you focusing on now competitively?
Competitively, I'm more focused towards Dota
Ah.
since TI is coming up. I want to
Okay.
gather a team and try for the
Since you're talking about
qualifications.
Dota, there is a question actually for you from
Yeah,
Hitesh Kumar. What is your plan for TI? How is it going
I'm
so
s-
far?
I'm still looking for a team, but I've been playing a lot more ranked games, and
Mm-hmm.
my overall, like, I think my Dota is shaping into a pretty good at a pretty peak. I'm at like one of my peaks that I've reached, and I think like I
Mm-hmm.
might as well try for qualifications from North America.
Okay. I think that's a lot of questions that I've asked you guys. I'm sorry for taking too much of you guys' time. I appreciate it so much.
It's okay.
But now, one final things here. I'll give you guys a small session to say goodbye to your fans here is watching as well. Any small shout outs or anything, please. It's now is the moment here. Let's start off with Ankkita.
Well, thank you so much for actually inviting us for the event today and day before yesterday. It was really fun both the days. I enjoyed playing both the games, and thank you to everybody thank you to everybody for tuning in, watching us, sending all of your questions, and some of you just trolling us and scaring us by telling us that you had scary questions. That's not nice. Don't do that to people, okay?
I do have scary question. It's just that I'm being gentleman and nice today. It's just that
Oh.
2 days before I was being mean. That's all. It's just today we have more people. Then I want to have a good impression, guys. Come on, Akira, no, no, shush.
Okay, well, thank you for being so nice to us and so warm and welcoming. And it was really great talking to both of you. You guys are so sweet and fun to talk to. And maybe we'll play soon.
Oh,
Sure.
awesome.
Yeah.
Would love
Okay.
that, Akira. So
Yep, for
next
sure.
up, Gunshot.
Yep. Thank you to Aorus for hosting this event. I had like fun on like today more than yesterday because yesterday you almost got wrecked, but it was really fun. And yeah, thank you for having us, Icy Baby and Kirkry. Like you guys were, you have some good questions, honestly, but like sometimes you just came up to me and like, yo, can you do this? Can you do this?
Hey, that's
Well,
IC.
it's,
That's
it's not
IC.
Yeah, that's
Karakuri, it's
Icy.
pure me. It's pure me because I'm always curious to see talents, man. I'm amazed with talents. Thank you
Yeah,
so
no
much.
worries. Yeah, obviously. And like once it's done, like you might be able to hear something. That's all.
Awesome. Looking forward to it, Gunshot. Next up for the last time here from Mallika. Anything you wanna say to your fans?
I'd like to thank Aurus first for giving me the opportunity to play this, and thank you guys for being so nice. Icy Baby and
Yeah.
Karakuri.
Thank you.
Really means a lot, man.
No
And
problem. Thank you so
thank you for everybody for tuning in.
yeah. Thank you so much, Mallika. Anything you wanna say for you, each seven?
Uh, it was a nice having fun, but could have add CS:GO, the streamer game.
You really wanted to play CS:GO, don't you?
Yes, because and thanks, both of you guys are nice too. With the questions, this one.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, that's it for the interview session here. And for those of you watching on Aorus South Asia Cup Streamer Showdown here, I have one last question I'm going to answer, and I see it in the comments. Mr. Sam XL, I may look Chinese. My ancestor is from China, and I'm not from China. I'm from Malaysia, my friend. And that's going to be me answering you. Thank you so much. But yes, once again, this is the Aorus South Asia Cup Streamer Showdown here. To get all the streamer showdowns is going to be concluded here. Be sure to tune in on Saturday on 8th of August because why? That is where the real action is going to be beginning here. We're going to be having the grand finals for Call of Duty 2v2 Gunfight. We're going to have the grand finals for Valorant. We're also going to have the grand finals for PUBG, I think. No, only two of them, right? Karakuri?
5G PC.
Yeah,
Yep.
PUBG PC. And we are going to be having it all jam-packed action game here at 12 p.m. IST. So be sure to come back on 8th of August because there is going to be all the grand finals coming in on tomorrow, on the day after tomorrow. And of course, shout out to our sponsors here, Aorus, and none other than NVIDIA GeForce for having this amazing event. And we will be seeing you on Saturday very shortly. But before that, remember to check out the GTX 20 series here because the graphic cards are just insanely good here. And be sure to have it because why? High-end graphic cards gives you high FPS, and high FPS wins you games. Frames wins you games. And that will be all from me at ICBaby12 and my co-host here, Karakuri. Last thing you want to say anything here, Karakuri, before we say bye?
Well, I just hope that you guys will come back on this Saturday and don't miss out all the action.
And goodbye.
you